He's slow.
He really isn't an observant person.
No, he's not a bright kid. He's got a good heart.
All right,
he means well.
Here's the deal.
Little cupcake.
It snowed in New York, which is fucking nuts. About an inch.
Didn't they get an inch?
Well, I mean,
Wow.
it didn't really stick, but it's on all the cars, which is crazy. Delette's not working, which is our system that kind of runs the radio show. What is there, bugs in the system? Ghosts in the machine?
Yeah, I couldn't end the pre-show.
Your fucking mic sounds horrible, so
What?
let's add that to the list.
Content-wise.
Is it the voice?
Yeah, no, it's what's coming out of it.
Sounds extremely weak. Talk again.
Hello?
Very
You're
weak,
way
Sam.
low in the mix, so that's another problem.
wow.
How am I in the mix, Hope?
You sound good.
Thank you.
I almost said unfortunately, but
You should have.
that's just not nice because I love Jim Norton.
I know, but you still should have said it.
I know, but I just like to be a dick to be a dick.
Would have hurt my feelings a little.
Anthony's not here. He's under the weather. Travis is not here. He's under the weather. Jim Norton is here, but is under the weather.
I'm not 100% sick, but I feel the sore throat and a little bit of a cough coming on. I felt it last night, and I feel a bit sluggish today.
And we got Rich Vos coming in. So this is a complete fucking disaster today.
What did I do?
A complete fucking disaster.
It's not nice.
Here's the thing. You need me today. Here's the thing. Mars, what's going on with the studio?
Yeah, we're not happy with Mars.
The lead problem happened on air. I mean, I tested everything. And
It just happened,
Mike, I
right?
don't know. I haven't heard.
Why are you
Mike.
fiddling? You're fiddling.
you really got panicking over there.
Changing Ant's headphones. I didn't know he was coming in.
Yeah, he's not here, so you don't have to do that right now.
Yeah, because no one's going to be sitting there.
How about me? I'm talking on the mic right now.
Yeah, but
And
you're
then
not.
You know, Mars has secret dreams that he's going to sit down and his undiscovered talent. Like, it'll be a really cool behind-the-scenes story someday.
I could dream, can I?
Yeah, and I was just plugging something in, and they're like, say something. They're like, hey, you sound like some celebrities. Do some impressions.
You only have one good story. That's it.
Which was what?
Your mom beating the shit out of you.
Yeah.
I like that.
And that's why you're a big MMA fighter now. Or trainer. You train MMA, I should say.
Yes.
Then you could kick everyone's ass in studio, and it all is because your mom beat the shit out of you. What, your head was stuck under the stereo cabinet, and she just started wailing away on you?
That is correct. Unbelievable.
It's a fun story.
Really?
Yeah.
You gotta love that.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So you should be a comedian. What's wrong with you? The fuck?
I'm not that funny.
But those are the type of things that make you go and do stand-up.
Yeah.
Really? Because I got
Yeah.
a lot more.
Not look at wires and switches.
I would choose the one with the burning on my hands being a better story.
That's right. He did get his hands burned.
All right, so you got two stories. What was that again? I forgot.
The spatula, she dipped it in
All right.
oil. What the fuck? You guys are laughing.
I know. And why am I on her side? I know I shouldn't be.
It's funny, right? You survived. You're
did.
good.
I did. I became a better person. I mean, I didn't grow with those intentions of hurting my kids and stuff.
Oh, God, no.
I don't fucking touch my kids.
I don't yell because of my mom, which could be a problem.
No, I yell.
You yell at your kids?
Fuck yeah, you gotta yell. It's the only time they understand what the fuck I'm saying.
How many times did you want to hit them, though? You get close.
Yeah.
As a parent, you're
Yeah.
like, fuck,
Well-
man, I think one swat will take care of the situation right now.
Last week, my boy almost closed the hatchback door on my daughter's head.
Right.
And I saw it and I caught it and I fucking lost it. I grabbed him and I wanted to, but I just threatened him.
Dude, calm down.
There's some real anger there.
You
This is very
see that?
I got
scary.
upset. Yeah, he almost cracked her fucking skull, man.
How old is he?
He's 8.
How old is she?
6.
Okay.
But he knew what the hell he was doing.
It was on purpose.
He saw her head and he kept coming down with the hatchback, you know, and then at the last second he saw me freak out and he stopped. So, yeah, that was the only time.
You notice his eyes aren't focusing as he tells these stories?
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
Well, he knows. He knows that was a bad thing.
That is a bad thing.
Yeah.
8 years old is young, but it's like you're still aware enough to know that you're doing something you shouldn't be doing.
Right.
Absolutely. Man, you should be a parent.
No, I shouldn't be. I know. I make these great observations because I'm looking through the glass.
Okay.
If I was standing inside the room, I probably would have just thrown the kid fucking into the street and done a terrible job.
Jimmy
Raise
would.
kids like you raise cats. Just grab them, shake them.
Yeah, put my hiney in their face and fart.
You'd be a good father, actually.
Probably. But if they touch my Aussie stuff, he's out. Dada, look, I cut signature. Out.
My kid was playing with my Dr. J basketball the other day.
Oh, look at that. Oh, just get him one and write Dr. J on it. He doesn't know.
He doesn't. No, he just thinks it's a basketball. That's all. Maybe I should put that one away because
glass.
That's a special one for me. A glass. It's been rolling around my apartment since he signed that ball, that miniature ball for us. Man, I grew up watching Dr. J, so I should take care of that one. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you have a few nice things displayed in there. And
the boxing gloves are, put away finally.
Good.
But the autographs are a bit smeared from all the playing the kids did with those.
That's what people don't understand. When you become a parent, everything of yours is theirs. Really, you don't. When you're a good parent, you don't give a fuck. Go ahead, play with whatever you want. And the stuff that you hold dear to your heart, then you have to put it away because everything's up for grabs.
Well, you put it on. If you mount something on the wall behind glass, then they can't get to it.
Right.
But if you leave it laying around,
yeah, I understand. They don't know.
Fair game.
My wife lets my 18-month-old play with her iPhone.
I go crazy on that one.
Thank you.
Fuck that. No.
I sit there and I'm having all sorts of panic attacks and stuff.
Yeah.
And she's just punching away because she could find some of her little apps that she needs, like PBS and Elmo and all that crap. But then I watch her and she's deleting apps and all sorts of crap's going on.
Exactly.
And then my wife's like, "Where's my iPhone?" And she's got the 5 and we'll find it like pretty much in the toilet, or not the toilet actually, but places like that.
Buried somewhere.
Really bad places.
See, the iPhone wouldn't freak me out as much, even though it's a lot more valuable money-wise, because that's a replaceable thing. As long as you back your shit up, it doesn't matter if they wreck it, because it's very replaceable.
I put all my valuables up way high.
Yep.
And my wife hasn't learned that lesson yet, so a lot of her shit's getting broken. And then she looks at me, I'm like, what do you want from me?
Exactly.
If you want them to play with your iPhone, that's up to you. They're not touching my fucking Galaxy Note 3 here.
That's right.
They're not touching it.
Yeah, that would freak me out.
It would, right?
Just touching my stuff, yeah. Like, that's why people would rent those apartments out for strangers. I'm like, how do you let strangers into your space? I couldn't do it.
No.
Couldn't do it.
Well, people need money.
No, I know. I just get so territorial. That's why Anthony surprises me, the way he allows people into his home. Because Ant doesn't like his shit touched. I'm like, how do you allow people just to come in and hang out and walk around when you get stuff on the table, your bills?
Right.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't think a fan has ever been to my house. I apologize to the fans for not opening my house to you.
Yeah.
But I just...
I haven't had a core in my house.
What's to be expected of you? You don't need to apologize.
I apologize that I haven't opened my house to you yet.
Yeah.
But I don't trust you with my kids or anything else. So,
Are you talking to me now? You're referring to me?
I think you're in the fan column.
yeah,
You think I'm a fan?
you're in the fan almost friend category.
Yes.
Almost.
Oh, yeah. How long has it been?
Only go on 10 years.
10 years.
Only 10 years.
You've been working on it.
I've been working on it really hard, diligently, but I still haven't gotten a phone number.
No.
Well, I have a bad taste in my mouth when it comes to Puerto Ricans.
Yes,
so,
I can
all
see
right,
that.
I'm sorry.
You knew it was race related from the beginning?
Oh, from jump.
From jump, what does that mean?
From jump. I knew there was a little bit of a problem with me.
Oh,
and I'm
God.
like, wait a minute. Wait. I haven't done anything to this cat. What the fuck did I do, right? So I kept working along, and then finally, like about 6 months, 8 months later, I find out that his ex was Puerto Rican. And I said,
Eureka?
Oh, Eureka.
What's Spanish for
with
Eureka?
The family. You was there at Christmas parties and shit. Oh, forget about it.
You guys are a strange bunch.
They are strange.
Puerto Ricans are strange.
Yeah, they are.
No offense to our Puerto Rican listeners, of course.
You no need to pluralize that.
Very strange. I went to a Christmas party once, and I swear to you, the hubcaps were handed out as Christmas presents.
But let me tell you something.
And I know that's just an easy thing for a shock jock to say, but it is the God's honest truth.
But let me and
Hubcaps.
In their defense, if you give me 4 mag tires now, that would be a great fucking present.
I honestly, I don't even know what a mag tire is.
Like the rims, nice rims.
I have no idea.
Spinning and shit.
Are they the tiny, thin ones?
That would be a great gift for you?
Yeah. You know how much they run for?
Are you a low rider?
Nah, not at all.
Let your car scrape on the road?
No, not at all.
You see the video of the one where there's 2 or 3 cars, they can't hit a bump because they're that low? I should have tweeted that video. I didn't think we were going to talk about it today. Maybe we can find it.
I was at the cellar last night, and a girl walked in right before I went on that looked so much like your ex.
Right.
it fucking threw me the entire set. I'm like, and it wasn't because you were just hello, but I literally have never seen anybody resemble another person that much.
Was she crying in the corner? Because if she was, then that would have been her.
Oh no, she was. Just, I didn't see her in the corner. She just walked in.
We definitely need a visual because when you bring her up or I bring her up, you see his eyes.
What?
He gets like his brows
Because I was stupid. I stayed in a relationship way too fucking long. I was a dummy. She's a nice person and all, whatever. I don't really like hate her or anything, but it just didn't work out. And it should have not worked out many years before it didn't work out, if you know what I mean.
You tried too hard.
And by the way, we are friends. We just had a little heart-to-heart the other day.
Who, me and you?
Yeah. We're just not going to do it outside this building.
Well, now you're breaking down the wall, man. We're supposed to let people know that I, don't have your number.
Oh.
But I really don't.
Yeah. But you know, whenever you see blocked show up, you know who it is.
I'd say colleagues.
Colleagues?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my work friend, Mars.
Okay.
Where's Travis today? He's sick too,
He's sick, yeah. He's not feeling well.
What's going on?
I don't know. I think it's going around. Maybe it's the temperature change.
A little bug going around the studio. All the guys got it.
Yeah. Not me.
Oh, you will.
I had it.
Is Unmasked happening tomorrow with Anthony
Yes.
sick?
I told Anthony this morning when I spoke to him, I said, then the best thing for you to do is to rest
Oh
up.
God! You know it's just a one-day sickness. He'll be fine tomorrow.
Good. Because tomorrow,
I have no doubt.
he's got a big unmask to do. That's going to be a big show.
When do we have to sign the posters? Today?
Yeah, I hope.
Anthony has to sign him tomorrow.
People might not get an Anthony autograph because he's sick today.
Yeah, good. Straighten them right out.
Yeah.
Make them appreciate the Obsters and Jim's autographs a little bit more.
That's right.
It's rarer.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's more rare.
I'm gonna warm up my Opie stamp. Why not?
Are you going to sign them on the air?
Yeah, I guess. Where are these posters?
I don't think we have them yet. Don Wiki Wicklin will be here later this morning.
Okay.
With the posters?
I hope so.
And people want to know if they could get them online.
No.
Why?
We haven't made enough. They're limited edition for...
Why does everything have to be limited edition? Who cares? If fans want the poster, they should be able to get the poster. What makes it special?
It's a special treat for those that were lucky enough to attend Unmasked.
Yeah, but what about the people that weren't lucky enough? At least you give them a poster, and that would make them a little happier.
No, because it's limited edition.
We don't need limited edition things. It doesn't make sense. Are those the posters?
I think we have
Thank
the
you,
posters.
Oh, what does Jimmy got? A
I
little
just
autograph?
had, remember we had Andy Summers on years ago from the police?
Right.
Thank you. He was in yesterday, so I,
Oh, wow.
I mean, you gotta keep the posters limited because, like Jim said, you gotta make things rare and exclusive. And like, look, I got this special poster.
Right.
People put it in a frame. If we make them for everybody, everybody's gonna just throw it out like yesterday's garbage.
No, if we make enough for everybody, we'll just realize how many are going to be left over, and then it's humiliating. But it always feels good to get rid of everything. No more left.
I was sure we could get rid of 1,200.
I can't remember the last time in my life I ever said, "Oh, sold out." Always available should be my motto.
Stop the limited edition and all that. It doesn't matter. If
No,
fans want this poster, they should get this poster.
It's a special treat.
I'll tweet it. It is pretty cool.
Yeah. And it's in congratulations for your years in radio together. Jim's too.
I like this.
What happened?
What?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, you hit the dude.
Yeah.
I like the smell of a box of.
Now they're all bent.
I like this
I just
smell.
bent the corner.
Yeah, I think it is.
Don't bend anything.
And where are we going to sign them?
What do you
Right
mean,
on the
where?
20?
Wherever you want. We can get. I mean, they're like yellow. They're a nice shade of piss yellow. So you can sign them with black marker.
Yeah, perfect for us.
Yeah.
Piss yellow.
You want to open them up? You want to start signing?
I want to
or what?
smell them. I like the smell of posters and weird stuff like that.
Right. I got to let the caffeine leave my veins before I start signing.
Why?
Jittery.
Oh, boy. A little jittery signature.
I have a book many years ago when Richard Pryor wrote Prior Convictions and Other Life Sentences. He couldn't sign because of his MS.
Right.
So he was stamping, but he just couldn't hold a pen. And Jeff Ross did an event with him, and he got me a fucking Pryor. But I still count that as an autograph.
A stamp?
Yeah, because he couldn't physically.
Was he actually stamping?
It was Richard was stamping, yeah.
You got a picture of him stamping?
No, but Jeff was there. He saw him do it.
But you're going to take his word for it?
Yeah, Jeff would never lie about stamped things.
You sure?
No, he'd lie about a lot of stuff, but never about something being stamped. That's weird with Jeff.
All right.
I believe him.
So, there you go. The posters are ready to be signed.
Oh, yeah.
We're making more posters for the people.
Well, no, it's got to be limited edition.
The limited edition thing is stupid. Building towards something else is stupid.
Why not make something special?
I don't mind special.
Special.
Let me smell.
How many people would actually, want one of these? Another maybe...
Probably less than are in this box.
Maybe another 1,000, so what's the big deal?
No, there's going to be a lot of people who want these things. Stop underestimating your audience.
So that's why we should just keep making them.
No.
I don't like holding shit back from the audience. If they want it, they should get it. Right?
No, things have to be special.
They got your Carlin picture in here, which is nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Very nice.
They should have had the one with Sam Kinison. Oh, that's before the 20 years with Anthony.
Right.
I'm over 30 years.
They have the little guy.
I'm celebrating 30 years. And
No, this
the
is
show's celebrating 20.
Opie and
This is
Dopey,
the
the
group.
newspaper. This is
Right.
good, man.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool poster.
Is there any Vos in here? Yes.
Is it really?
Yep. Bobby Kelly, Burr, Patrice, Attell.
Louis C.K.?
Was Louis here? Fallon's here. John Cena.
Fallon, nice.
Guy Fieri. Anthony on stage in some awful... That might be Anthony on stage right now. It's like obviously a collage. And the
right.
fire,
The Hulkster made it.
Opie and Anthony van. It's really cool. Picture of Sam in the corner, which makes me kind of ill. A wow sticker.
Why is Sam on our poster?
Big A.
Let's see. Okay, I'm tweeting this fucking thing. The official... What is this called? The official...
It's a hashtag OA20 poster.
I'm not hashtagging anything.
That's the hashtag.
There's a hashtag on the poster?
No, but that's what we're doing.
The official Opie and Anthony poster.
Why can't he write hashtag OA20?
Opie and Anthony poster.
Oh.
Why? Because people are going to start using that hashtag?
That's right. That's going to be the hashtag of unmasked.
20-year, Opie and Anthony, 20 years, 20-year. How do you do this? The official Opie and Anthony 20-year poster?
See, if you just
Or
wrote
is it years?
hashtag OA20.
How about the official Opie and Anthony 20-year poster? Does that work?
No.
Let me see what it looks like. Yeah.
I think they should have had a bigger picture of you guys
20,
on there.
You think?
Yeah.
The official Opie and Anthony
Still looks
20-year
good.
poster. There you go. Hashtag what?
Hashtag OA20.
But 0820 is not going to work on Instagram.
Why not?
It just won't.
Yeah, well.
I guarantee it won't.
What do you mean won't work?
How will it not work?
I don't know. The official Opie and Anthony 20-year poster. Okay, I just tweeted that.
Oh, I was looking for a photo of Club Soda Kenny,
Right.
and the big 0 in 20 is over his face.
Oh,
Very
really?
appropriate.
Yeah. If you look, that's his photo with Gary Coleman behind the 0. And you could see Gary Coleman's little face
yeah.
and a tiny little sliver of Kenny's head. That counts.
Yep.
All right. We got to start signing those for tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, it's well done. What time are we getting there tomorrow?
Like 4.
4? Okay.
That's when it starts, yeah.
So I get there and walk right on stage. It's nice.
Yeah.
And then we're out by, what, 5:05?
Yeah. The room has to be sat by 5:20.
What's up, Kenny?
Did you see your picture on the poster?
Nice poster.
Thank you.
I guess you're building to a bigger poster also.
Yeah, the poster is tiny. Why? They wanted to save money?
It's about,
The poster really is small, Sam.
I mean, it's not a movie-sized poster, no, but it's bigger than a sheet of paper.
You know, I think that also, they might think, like, who's going to, what are you going to put, a giant poster on the wall, maybe? I don't know how many fans would put a poster up, because our fans are getting older.
Yeah, they are.
They're not in their 50s, but I mean, they're 30s.
They're not in their 50s.
Some of them are, but I mean,
They're absolutely in their 50s.
the majority of our fans, like when I go to shows, the majority of people are not in their 50s, and they're all O&A fans.
Mid-30s, probably?
Yeah, young 30s. I mean,
Nice.
we still have a lower demo than our own age.
Right.
I think a lot of those guys are married, and it'd be hard for them to tell their wife, look, no, there's 16 by 45 O&A posters. Perfect. Here's Big A.
You're just pointing everyone out
Yeah.
excitedly.
Exactly. She's packing her suitcase.
Right. You think the wives have had it
They've had it.
with the O&A listener?
Yeah, and the fucking sayings and the characters and the jokes, and they're tired of it.
I know the fans try to get the wives involved. It's a very small percentage.
Here's
Come
something
on board.
here's something I've never heard at a show. We love the Opie and Anthony show. Dude, my wife turned me onto it.
Right.
I've never heard those words. It's always a girl whose husband forced her to listen, and then it kind of grew on her.
I got to tell you, the Chip podcast is setting the podcast world on fire.
It is doing quite well.
Wow, I just retweeted it for Jen.
Yes, Jennifer Carmody did she's got a podcast that started out, and it's called Carmody Central,
right?
Which is a play on her name, and it was Chip's first real interview,
right?
And she knows Chip better than anybody,
right? She had to have sex with him.
She sucked Chip's dick.
She sucked Chip's dick, not yours.
No, not mine. With Chip's, we talk about that after Chip bombed in Montreal years ago,
right?
And it's actually a 40-minute interview, and Uncle Paul showed up, and it got really weird at one point because she knows them so well.
Right.
And we mentioned characters that no one has heard of yet. They're just people that I've had in my life for years that have never been on the radio.
Which ones?
Well, Lumpy, I don't talk about on the air. I won't do them. Lumpy.
Why would you ask that question?
I'm just discussing.
Because what else are we going to do today?
We're talking.
Everyone's sick around here.
So since we don't have any real guests, we have to have all Jim's characters.
Yes, exactly. Why not? They're very popular, Sam.
Everyone's sick, and Rich Vos is coming in.
Why do you keep saying that like it's bad
This is my
news?
description of hell.
Yeah, it really is not shaping up to be a good day.
This is pretty much one of those dreams.
You see the poster?
Yeah, great. It's tiny, and they only have 20 of them. Great.
It's a good 8x16.
Just open it up, and whoever wants a poster, they can mail in for a poster or something, or whatever. I don't know.
They're limited edition.
Fuck limited
We'll
edition.
photocopy this one and send it.
Right. Fuck limited edition. That should be available for everybody, period. Everything should be available for everybody. That's why it should have been a bigger venue, a longer broadcast, posters for everyone.
Can't do anything that's special.
Wait, Sam, are you saying you think 40 minutes of Chip is too much?
Yeah, I listened to some of the podcast, and I mean, it was good. But I was like, I can't.
A lot of Chip.
I can't hang with Chip. I think I'm going to listen in parts.
You have to listen in parts.
Yeah.
Should we get a clip or two?
I would like to hear a clip or two. I heard most of it. I didn't hear all of it, but it was weird to listen to.
I'd like to hear a Chip or two.
Great news. Rich is going to be here in 15 minutes.
Excellent.
Why are you sighing after that?
Here's the thing. What? What's the thing?
It's going to be a great show. Voss is going to be in. We're going to get some clips from the Chip podcast.
Right.
We're going to be signing posters.
Right.
I mean, we got a lot on the plate right now.
Are people going to eventually start answering the phone calls that have been ringing for a half hour?
That's not happening. Not today, huh?
Why?
No.
Who's in there?
We got anybody screening calls or not today?
Sal,
We have intern Adrian on the phones today.
She's a delight.
He's a boy. Adrian is a boy.
Sorry, Adrian.
she really likes taking her time because not one phone call is ready for broadcast. Not a one.
He did them all properly in here.
Well, that goes back to the other issue we had today. The phones. The phone system wasn't working either. Phones weren't working.
They're working for the pre-show.
Ooh, way to embarrass Open in front of the entire listening audience.
No. I think it's a technical thing.
No, why don't you just
No.
yell at him?
Yeah.
You're supposed to agree and go, yeah, you're right, boss, and then talk to him up here.
You can just take them cold. I don't care, but yeah.
It's probably just compliments for us anyway.
We'll do an hour of compliments.
Yeah.
Mars, our phones aren't working.
Yeah. Mars was too busy with his big debut in Anthony's chair. You should have seen Mars was all happy standing up there.
Right.
He wanted to sit in that chair. He positioned it behind him. So he if the discussion got longer, he could put his ass back on the chair, but he just knew better not to.
Good news. E-Rock's walking down the hall looking busy.
Oh, good.
He was looking at his phone like he's got something for the show.
Welcome aboard, Mars.
And now he's shaking his head.
That means no, he doesn't.
And now he's walking by the studio. Oh, he's going to go in there and make himself useful.
That's not working from this room?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want to talk about. I don't know where you're from.
What's your name?
Let's start there. What?
Hi, guys. I'm Laura.
Hi, Laura. How are you?
I'm good. Good. Been a fan since you guys took over NEW and shocked the shit out of me. So I've been listening to you guys forever and ever and ever. Jimmy, I've seen you forever. Been a couple of your shows.
Thank you.
And I'm out of your demo. I'm 57.
Wow.
And my husband hates you.
Oh, wow.
What does he listen to?
I don't even know. He doesn't, I don't know.
Why does he hate us?
Well, he doesn't hate you. He just doesn't understand your humor. Doesn't understand why I like you.
I like to hear that once in a while, though. It's about time.
This
Good.
is very rare, I think.
That's what I figured. So if you ever need me for some, old people stuff, let me know.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Okay.
Alrighty. Love you. Bye.
Thank you.
Hi, who's this? I don't know what you're talking about or where you're from, so introduce yourself.
Whenever you say hi, who's this? My fucking my limbs just freeze.
I only want to say hi, who is this for certain people, but we have to do it today because I don't know who's on the phone. Who's this?
Hello?
Yes, hi.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, I'm on the phone. I'm Pete from Northern Maine.
Hi, Pete.
Northern Maine, nice.
Yeah. I was just driving to work today with my wife, and she made me change the station. She said she's sick of listening to Opie and Anthony.
Well, sir.
What does she want to listen to?
I don't know. Probably country music or something stupid.
Well, very appropriate, at least the first part of that.
Right. All right.
Yeah, but congratulations on 30 years Opie and 20 years for LNA.
Might be a little more than 30.
I
did start as a teenager. That is true. All right. Thank you, sir.
Didn't you only have a show for 3 years before Aunt Camel? How long were you doing?
Hell nah.
Oh, I thought it was only 3 years.
I did over 10 years.
Before Aunt?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
And then you could maybe throw a little college radio in there as well. Or is that... Wait, college radio is 5 years of college radio. And then another 6, I think. 6 years by myself. Mm-hmm. Sam, everybody wants posters.
Yes.
I don't think that nobody wants them.
There are people that are listening all over the world that wants posters.
Yeah,
I don't feel like holding back posters to make it this weird limited edition thing.
But
because in the end, that doesn't matter to anybody.
The people who get them, it matters to.
If they're fans, they're fans.
But it can be special. It's not as special. I mean, for the people that are broadcasting, that are listening across the country, we're broadcasting it. So everybody's going to be able to be a part of it.
How did the rest of the people get their posters? I need to know right now.
We're only doing these posters.
No, I'm not doing that.
We're not making 10,000 posters.
Let's make Don Wicklund work for once, for real. This is like real work. How does everyone else get posters?
As of right now,
right,
posters will be given to those who are able to attend the event at Caroline's.
No.
Are you telling me that's unacceptable?
Yeah, your name's not on the wall, so...
That's true. It's not even close.
I'm making it official. If you want a poster, we're going to figure it out.
Oh, Jesus.
And we're going to be stuffing envelopes for a very long time.
Well, no, you said we. That's the wrong pronoun.
We, as you know, a show.
Yeah. You won't be coming near an envelope.
No, of course not.
You won't even be licking one.
But I came up with the great idea that everyone should get a poster.
What do you mean you came up with that idea?
I kind of did. Yes, Mars?
Hey, I just noticed something about the poster. Great poster, by the way.
You're not on it.
None of the staff are on it, except...
Believe me, I noticed that too.
Except for who?
Sam.
I had nothing to do with the design of the poster.
Let me see the poster. Mars should be on here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
The staff probably should have been on here.
E-Rock at least should have been on there.
As much as we beat the shit out of these guys, they are the best staff
Yeah,
we've had.
E-Rock should have been on there without a doubt.
Yeah.
No offense to Sal, but E-Rock's been there for a long time.
Yeah. Mars too.
I mean, I don't know about Mars. There's not
Fuck you, Sam.
anything remarkable, but E-Rock should have definitely been on the poster.
And I mean, I hate to leave Travis off.
Well,
No, I don't.
Instead of having E-Rock, they had to have a picture of me showing a almost bicep.
Hey,
Let's redo the poster.
we're not. No, the poster.
Yeah, we want them redone by tomorrow.
We got to redo the poster and get E-Rock on there.
I want 10,000 of them.
And Mars could be under the 20, so we could say, look, you were on the poster, but the 20 had to take over that part.
That sounds good.
All right?
I think maybe E-Rock should have been on it, and Kenny probably should have been a little more prominent.
Kenny's right ear is on the poster.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I would have liked a little more Kenny, but
And Gary Coleman's head.
But beyond that, it's a beautiful poster. The people in focus are Opie, Anthony, and Jim, and those are the ones that matter. And the people who go to Caroline's are going to get quite a lovely treat.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, let's redo this poster.
We're not.
And
It's
whoever
tomorrow.
wants a poster could have one. How do they do that?
They don't.
You want to start a mailing address or something?
Do I? No, of course not.
Should they tweet you?
No, they shouldn't.
If you want your free poster, tweet not Sam, and he'll take care of it.
Yeah, but you have to use
helpful.
some kind of harsh language when you tweet them. Don't ask for one. Say, give me a poster, and then
Right.
put whatever description of Sam you'd like to after.
Exactly.
Half of something, cock-sucking something.
I don't think they need any help. I think they got it.
You think they understood?
Yeah, I think they
Over-explaining?
figured it out.
Let me say hi to this guy. He makes a very, very, very good point. I don't know who you are, sir, but go ahead.
Yeah, hello?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to agree with you. Tell Sam how wrong he is because, these are posters. They're not cronuts.
Yeah, they're not cronuts. We're not the cronut guy where we make 14 a day. Whoever wants a poster should get a poster.
The poster is to commemorate the event. That's like, I mean, every band, every concert you go to now has a special edition poster for the specific concert.
We don't do things that way.
Is.
If a fan wants a poster, he should get a poster.
Well, why don't I have Don Wicklund work on a special poster that we can mass produce, and this will be the one that is exclusive to Caroline.
Bill on Twitter, I don't know how to say his last name, Laheka, says, why not make it 300 signed limited edition posters and allow an unlimited run of unsigned posters? That might be the difference.
I'm signing every poster for every fan that wants one.
We could have some that are unsigned that just get sent out.
You guys are overthinking this stuff.
Yeah.
Limited edition stuff sucks a dick.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Jim, you like limited edition stuff.
I do, especially if I have a copy of it. I hate limited edition stuff that I don't have a copy of.
But you're going to have your posters somewhere. And
Yes.
you're not even going to know how many other posters were given out.
I'll tell you.
In the end. We'll make believe we only gave out a couple hundred. But let everyone have a poster.
You don't make believe anything.
Guys get posters.
Guess what, Sam?
What?
I will talk about posters for 3 more hours.
I know.
Until you get on the phone with Don and figure out how we're going to make this happen.
The reason you'll talk about posters for the next 3 hours is because everybody's sick and Rich Vos is coming in.
Oh, Jesus, you reminded me of that. I was kind of trying to forget that for a moment. What do you think, Kenny? Should everyone get a poster?
Of course, GH.
Sorry that only your right eye is on the poster. I apologize for that.
Right ear. Is this right eye?
I mean, right ear.
No, the eye didn't make it.
Right ear. Sorry.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah, make more posters, damn it.
We're going to make more posters.
Yeah.
All right?
Why don't we make a new poster?
No. Who picked the urine color?
I think that, well, the colors of the show are yellow and black.
Yeah. But the pictures, it's a weird urine-colored poster.
It's a sepia tint.
I don't like the poster at all. Let's start over.
What do you mean? Look, this is going to be the poster for Caroline's, for the big unmask that's tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern here on the channel.
What channel?
The Opie and Anthony channel.
It's going to be... Really?
It's going to be live.
Oh, wow.
You didn't know.
No
It's on
idea.
Raw Dog also.
Really?
Well, yeah, but if they're listening to this channel already, they don't need to turn it to Raw Dog. It'll
Right.
sound better here.
Yeah, but they could tell their friends who don't have the Opie and Anthony channel, hey, you listen on Raw Dog. That's how we cross-promote.
True. That's
We
why
don't
we're
believe
doing
in we don't believe in promoting off the platform, only on the platform.
Anthony's out sick. Maybe there's not going to be an unmasked.
Well, I've already talked to him. He's resting up today so he can be there
It's
tomorrow.
one of those one-day sicknesses. He'll be here tomorrow.
Anthony will make sure he comes in tomorrow, of course.
Let's say hi to Greg in Texas. Greg.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
I got the solution to the poster problem. We all have printers. Just put it on your webpage. We'll print our own.
That's a great idea. High res, right? Let's do a high res.
Why don't we? I think we should make a special 20th anniversary poster for everybody, and this one will just be for the unnamed.
No, our listeners love free shit.
Everybody loves free shit. There's no denying
I'm in the
that.
business of selling some shit, but I also understand free shit.
There's nothing to understand about free shit.
I'll put this on my website, and everyone can download it because they should be able to get
For free.
They should be able to get a poster.
Yeah.
For free, of course.
On a
Not going to
website.
sell them.
Copy it. We can copy it and put it on our desktop.
But I think everyone wants a little autograph too. So
So they're all going to get one.
call Don right now, and work this out. Tell him what we need.
On the air?
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know if I would have made I like the 20 in big bright yellow. I don't know if I would have yellow tinted it. Maybe
Just
I
find the
would.
poster and put it on the webpage, and I can download it with your signature.
Yeah, but that's not as good as getting the actual
Right, exactly,
signature.
sir. You don't actually get a little bit of skin flex.
And it doesn't create a whole bunch of extra work for people.
Sorry, fellas.
Who cares? We got to sign all of them.
That's right.
I don't care. We're
Yeah.
signing as many posters as the listeners want, and you fuckers
We
are
don't
mailing
have
them
that
out.
many posters.
Well, print more.
That's right.
Oh,
All you guys
Jesus
got to do is
Christ.
the fucking print work.
Oh, Rich.
Try being the celebrity.
Rich is here.
As soon as he
Oh,
walks
my
in, we should go to
God.
break. As soon as he comes in.
Hi, Rich.
What's this?
What? It's our poster.
Oh, it was a book he was pointing at.
That's our poster celebrating 20 years for our Unmasked tomorrow.
Jesus.
What's wrong with it?
I love it.
See, it's nice.
You think it should be a limited edition, or should fans be able to, get them.
Oh, I got a picture on that.
Yes, you're a part of the poster.
Oh, look at that.
He wasn't listening. He proposed a question.
He was too busy seeing if he had a picture on the
What's the
poster.
question?
He did the same thing every one of us did. How much of me is on the poster?
Twice.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that, Jimmy's face. Before and after, fat and skinny. I like that.
Is there fat and skinny?
No.
No, is there?
No, it's
only
never been
fat.
skinny.
So, what about the poster, Sam?
What about it?
Ones Rich just threw on the floor? Those?
Yeah, they're getting a little... You might want to take them out of the studio before we sign them.
Yeah, good idea.
If you stick them on the side of your car window, well, girls... Hi, fill in the punchline.
Remember what I said a few minutes ago. Sam, give me that.
The poster?
I like them.
And the quality.
It's good quality. It's poster paper.
It's not poster paper.
What's wrong with it?
This is magazine quality.
No, it's poster quality. What do you think, Mark?
Sam, you're such a fucking company guy nowadays,
not,
bro.
You don't think so?
This is not even close to poster quality.
Your magazine page, Mars?
Yeah.
It's slightly better than a magazine page.
It's a
slightly.
nice thickness to it.
It's like the cover of the magazine.
I like it.
Okay, that's not... Plus... Since it's limited edition, you slide it into a frame to keep it nice.
We're not doing limited edition.
What?
God damn it. Do I have to do this myself? It's going to depress the hell out of this guy, but fuck it.
Remember when we did the Patrice roast and we had that nice limited edition poster?
It wasn't a roast.
I mean,
he was dead. It was a tribute.
It was a beautiful poster that everyone should have got.
We stood there and just criticized him when he was dead. That one.
Don's not answering today.
He's on the choo-choo, I think.
He's probably trying to figure out how he can make this available for all listeners.
Well, yeah, because you've demanded it.
Yeah. And we'll tell you tomorrow how you can get your poster.
No.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Why can't this just be a thing to promote Unmasked and be like, oh, wow, Unmasked is going to be great?
I'll say it again, because in the end, it doesn't matter if it's a limited edition.
Someone says...
if a fan wants that, he should be able to get that. A limited edition is if you go to a Jim Norton show and you get a picture with him. That's limited edition.
Absolutely.
But every band...
Only the 8 people that bought tickets can have one.
Is this the 20 years now? Does this count the years you weren't working, or 20 years?
No, we're gonna redo this whole thing 2 years from now.
Yeah, exactly. This is the 17-and-a-half-year anniversary.
It really is the 17-and-a-half anniversary. You're right, Rich. We haven't done radio for 20 years. We met 20 years ago.
Yes. 20 years ago, there was a handshake.
Right.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Every band does limited edition posters for their gigs now.
We're a dopey radio show. We're not a band.
You guys need
and
to
I know
level.
our fans, and I know they're going to want the poster, and they should be able to get the poster.
You guys are not thinking next level.
Fans are lashing out at Sam. They say, why is Sam pushing people out of recognition? Between no E-Rock on the poster and no Jim Norton in the opener, he's gunning for himself.
I'm not in the opener either.
I know that.
I just said E-Rock should be on the poster.
Oh, that means
That
you
is
feel
fair.
like you should be in the opener. Or
He
you
did
want-
say that.
Or you wouldn't have brought that up.
No, he just wants to tear other people
He
down.
says, I'm not in the open either.
I understand.
That means he has thought about
I
this.
added Jim to the intro.
Dramatically, by the way.
It's true.
The whole intro has to stop to get Jim Norton's name in
After
it.
you remove me on purpose. You and the higher-ups went, I don't know if he should be. Yeah, let's just see. I didn't think I'd notice.
I'm supportive of Jim Norton being on the radio program.
Are you?
For the record.
Okay. And yeah, this guy makes a great point, and we're a national show now. We're an international show, technically. We got little small pockets of listeners in every country in the world almost.
You know,
and in Canada, and this guy says it. Why is everything special for the New York listeners when most listeners aren't in New York?
Well, we're building to something bigger.
Yes, a
You
drive
guys
to
are-
Philly.
You guys are big. I was in Canada last. I'm not Vancouver. You guys are fucking big in Vancouver.
All right, so guys in Vancouver should be able to get the poster.
But what if we do a...
And they will get the poster.
What if we
I will have it my way. You know that, Sam.
Of course you will.
And you guys are going to be very mad when you spend the next month getting these out.
Yeah, how could you say limited edition? This box alone makes it more than a limited edition.
Well, no, that's just enough for the fans that show up. There's like 3-something, which is enough for
Right.
the people that will show up at the
Yeah,
Unmasked.
that's the number. That one box. That's the limited edition.
We have
number.
no O&A stuff really out there, so this would be cool for people.
What if we do
We'll
like?
sign them all, and then we'll mail them out to people.
But what if we do a Canada gig later this year, and then we have posters for that? What if we have posters for every gig, and eventually?
Are we doing the comedy festival up there in Montreal this year?
Am I? Or are you guys?
No?
We're working on it.
Oh, Christ. What's the...
It's not a no.
Sam, what do you know?
I know that we're working on it.
There's budget concerns?
That's exactly correct.
There's budget concerns? I thought we were going to do the Montreal Comedy Festival every year.
We're figuring out where the funding is coming from right now.
Sell posters.
I just went to
Rich.
I just went to the town hall yesterday.
Yeah.
Downstairs with Jim Meyer, who's the CEO here.
How was it?
Yeah. He said there's 30 million subscribers, so we need 30 million posters.
We're not getting that many.
I took notes.
That's
Ready?
unrealistic, Kenny.
I took notes.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
So I'm trying to like be a little bit more of a company guy. All right. It's all about innovation and content and execution.
Really?
We have to do our jobs well. Company worth 22.
What?
Company is worth $22 billion.
Jesus Christ.
What do you mean? Where's the money coming from?
Well, let's budget.
We have unbeatable content, strong business model. Long-term growth is, wow, really impressive. And here's the thing: $40 million upgrades on the 36th floor. What floor are we on?
36.
So they're going to spend $40 million on this floor alone.
You see
and they can't find money for the Montreal Comedy Festival for us? That was a huge success last year?
But how great does the lobby look, though, right?
Why is Tim and Don involved with this channel if they can't get these little things done?
We're working on it. We have.
What do you mean working on it? It's a no-brainer. We did it last year. It was successful. We should be doing it again.
We'd like to do it. We just have to figure out where the funding is coming from. But that's not to say we're not going to get the funding.
Why are you wearing a little boy shirt?
Sweatshirt.
I kind of like the vibe of this show today. It's nice. It's going to be a weird day.
Yeah.
What do you mean they're trying to get the funding?
No, they're not trying. They're figuring out where it's coming from.
And finally, this is what I learned from the town hall. Honesty, hard work, creativity, diversity, teamwork.
Will get you nowhere.
All sounded nice yesterday. And then we come in here today and they can't figure out how to get us to Montreal.
No.
How about this? I'll drive myself. I don't give a fuck. And I'll get my own hotel room. Because that's a good gig.
We're getting the funding together. We're just figuring out where it's coming from. Kenny is a doom and gloom type of guy.
No, Kenny's a no bullshit type of guy.
No, he's a negative guy.
Not a corporate douche like someone in this room.
Who are you talking about? Mars?
You.
Oh.
Thank you. I will remain positive, GH.
Thank
All right.
you. As of now, there's no money.
You've been told that?
No, nobody's told you that directly.
There's a big meeting next week.
Enough with the meeting. We did it last year. We're doing it this year.
How much money could it fucking possibly cost to send you to Montreal?
We go private.
Why are you still rubbing your tattoos with that
I
shit?
have a new one.
Yeah.
Oh, you did get another new one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me see. It's a dunce hat. That tattoo on his...
Jesus.
I can't see, Rich.
Okay.
Oh. It's a little boat.
Huh?
Wait, what is it? The fucking Amistad tattooed on your fucking forearm?
What is
Well, I'll
it?
be working in a month.
What is it, really? Let me see.
It's a ship.
Why do you have a ship on your
Because
arm?
I love ship. The guy at Immortal Ink that does my tattoos at Immortal Ink, I just need something to fill in right here.
But why would you just pick a ship?
The guy misunderstood because someone said divorce was the guy. I forgot. Slow down. I dropped out. I didn't know where I was going. I was trying to call you a piece of shit and couldn't get it out.
Yeah, I had a shit ship joke in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I was trying to word.
Yeah, I mean, how much could it cost? I have a proposition for you.
What?
And
no.
This is, you'll like this.
No.
This guy coming tomorrow to see your Unmasked.
Right.
My golfer friend from North Carolina, Roy.
Right. Holy shit, he rocks eating an apple.
Listen to this. He has,
Holy fuck, he rocks eating an apple.
No, someone's about to roast him.
Does he do that on purpose, walk by with healthy choices?
I'm sure.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Rich. Sorry.
he paid for a foursome at this big golf tournament that Michael Jordan's there and stuff in North Carolina.
Right.
That I could look it up. But he'll pay. You could play in this tournament in North Carolina a couple days. Me and you paid for if you want to go.
Let's do it.
I'm serious. Just, I mean, I don't
Let's
know
get
how
the
you
team back together.
What's that?
Let's get the golf team back together. Are you going to be making my lunch?
You know, unscathed.
He's right. Well, we had problems when we golfed together.
But I'm telling you, he's coming tomorrow. His name's Roy.
We actually played the Blue Monster at Doral, which is a big fucking course that Trump just took over. Yep. And I broke my hand, and he had a tooth that had to be pulled.
On vacation.
And that was also the vacation where I had to wake him up in the middle of the night because he would... I don't know, why were we sharing a room?
Because you were
I was doing
air.
very well back then. Why did we share a room?
I know, we had like...
I have the answer if you guys really want it.
I forgot we shared a room with twin beds, and I look over to Rich Vos, and he fell asleep with a cigarette that was all the way, one of those cigarettes where it's burnt all the way down and with a huge ash that's ready to fall on the rug.
Like a grandmother's ash.
And I had to wake you up to put your cigarette out.
Because I fell asleep listening to his sob stories about his family.
I do go deep when we're together, don't I?
Well, anyhow, we're invited to play in this golf tournament.
That'll be good.
I mean, this is a major. Every athlete's there. Jordan, Barkley.
Right.
So,
Sam, by the way, breaking news.
Yes.
I love that you have absolutely no heat here.
Why?
You were insisting on the poster thing being a limited edition, right?
Yes.
Breaking news. I will figure out a way to let the fans get a copy of the poster. Signed
E-Rock.
Don Wicklund.
Ooh.
But couldn't any
So there you
fan
go. Everyone will get a poster who wants one for free.
Couldn't a fan take this poster and have him run off?
Yeah, sure.
No, I think they want us to sign them, though, so we're going to sign them. It'll take a while, because we're going to have to sign here and there, but we'll get them out to the people. What the hell? All right? We could put a cap on it or something.
That would make it a limited edition.
Yeah, but a better limited edition.
Like, what's the cap?
Like, you know, you got the whole month of May to ask if you want one.
Oh, so
Something
it's not
like
limited
that.
edition, there's just a time limit.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
They're calling you a limited edition cunt, by the way, Sam.
That doesn't even make any sense.
It does make sense. It makes a lot of sense.
I don't know what that means, but I disagree with at least half of it.
I don't agree with limited edition things. I don't agree with building towards something bigger.
I like collectibles and I like promotions.
I like both of those
Is that why you
things,
saved
too.
that shirt from 6th grade?
Isn't Sirius XM already up at the comedy festival, Montreal Comedy Festival? Meaning they're going.
Yes.
All right, so we just got to get ourselves there. I'll drive. I like that drive.
I left that week open.
Let's drive. I'll drive to Montreal.
There's nothing that says
We'll
we're
road
not
trip
going
it.
to Montreal.
And then we'll cut
see
down
Anthony,
the staff.
You see Anthony driving up there? I don't see Ant wanting to take a...
No?
No.
No.
Nah, I don't see Ant wanting to do that.
All you have
I
to
wouldn't
do-
want to do it either.
All you have to do is put a pole on the string and a 14-year-old in front of his car.
Oh, boy.
Very good.
Will you guys fly coach?
I don't care. Yes.
It's an hour flight.
Jim's looking at
They
me.
don't even have
No.
first, they don't even have first class going to
It's an
Montreal.
hour.
They do in Air Canada.
It's an hour flight.
It's the worst airline. They can go fuck themselves.
Well, fair enough, but I'm just answering Sam's question.
Absolutely not.
No.
We want to go to the comedy festival.
There's not that much more.
We want an animation festival before our contract ends to say goodbye to everybody, and whatever.
Why would they
and
throw...
whatever that big event is that we're building toward.
Yeah, why would
Do
they...
you know anything about this building toward thing?
I mean, I know about the big event they want to do.
What is it?
I'm not going to say...
I don't need surprises either in my life.
Yeah, what is
I'm
it?
too old for surprises. What is it?
Well, I'm not going to know, because I'm not going
Jim
to announce
comes
it
out of the
now.
closet.
Who would be surprised? I just run out and fucking two people go, oh, yeah, we thought so.
Yeah. Anyway,
But why would they... Why would they throw you a big event and spend a bunch of money on it if you just said it's to say goodbye to everybody?
Just a fucking farewell. Thanks for your service.
right. It's about time we get a nice, send-off.
Exactly.
And then we'll move on to whatever's next for everybody.
Have you ever gotten a nice send-off from anywhere that you've
No,
left?
that's why I'm expecting a nice send-off.
Yes, it's a thanks for making this shithole bearable for a few years.
See, everyone's saying on my Instagram they want the poster. You can check out the poster on my Instagram, which is Opie Radio.
I have no problem with people getting posters or even producing another poster.
It's done. You can move on. I was such a pain in the ass that I got it done. That's what I do.
Yeah, I know.
I wasted a half hour of radio to talk about posters until Don finally said, all right!
He's wasted 10 years of radio.
I'm well
What's
aware
the big
of the
event?
strategy.
I don't like surprises.
We don't know.
Because if I'm not involved with the thing, it's going to be douchey.
We don't know.
And you're not going to like it when you do it because you had no hand in it.
How about the cupcakes thing? That was supposed to be a surprise. Thank God I found out, and I said no to the cupcakes.
I am your.
They wanted celebrities to walk out during our unmasked with cupcakes. Look at Rich's face, and he's stupid. And he's stupid.
I'm far from stupid. I have a 141 IQ.
Well, you are far from stupid, but not in the direction you think.
Can we do an online IQ?
You knew a punchline was coming because his eyes opened up.
Can we do an online IQ test with you today?
Not today, but I'll do it. I just did.
What do you mean not today?
Because it takes too long, and I'm tired.
What else are we going to do?
Huh?
Half the place is sick. Jimmy's under the weather, too.
What's
He
that?
doesn't feel good.
It's easy. I'll do it. I'll knock that out
Will
of the
you
box.
shut up?
That means that means you're not going to get close to a 140.
I guarantee I beat you.
Whoa!
Look, no. Let me say this gently. That's not exactly something to brag about. I understand that in the spirit I meant it.
What's the big event?
We don't know exactly
Give me a hint.
what the big event is, but it will involve a much bigger venue and like guests used organically.
Oh God, they're trying to throw a roast together.
Jesus!
But I'm going to tell you something.
They're going to do a roast.
I'm your representative. You don't have to worry about douchey things.
You were on board with the cupcakes?
Absolutely not. I was out the day they suggested it, and I got back, and the first time I heard about the cupcakes was on the air.
Oh, that's true. You're right about that.
I would have said that was a terrible idea.
By the way, I made my poster picture purposely blurry so they couldn't steal it.
Smart.
But you just said you wanted everybody to have it.
I want them to have the original with the autograph.
He doesn't want it stolen.
Right. I don't want a bad bootleg out there.
Why can't we make a different poster for everybody?
Huh?
Why can't we make a different poster
That is
for
true.
everybody?
There's one photo I'd like to swap out on there.
Which one?
One in the bottom right corner.
It's my photo.
Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing in your photo?
I think I'm putting my hand over a box that is on Bobo's head.
Oh, right. That was a great day.
It was a great day.
We just had Bobo in a box all day.
That's right.
And they never made the radio.
No.
Which is strange.
Just a little something for us.
You all right?
Yeah, just stretching, but I'm sore from yesterday.
No lube?
Jesus. All right, we're going to take a break, get something done today. Thanks for tuning in. Rich is going to be where?
Oh, I got just a string of Thursday night, Bridge Street live in Connecticut. Friday, Smitty's in Maine, in Sanford, Maine. And then Saturday at Millie's Tavern in Manchester, New Hampshire.
How do you get to all those places?
This one I'm driving.
You're going to drive all the way to Maine?
Then New Hampshire. Well, you know what's worse?
But New Hampshire's on the way back, kind of.
Well,
it is on the way back.
I just flew home from Vancouver.
Right.
I'm doing this, and I get home Sunday, and I fly to Vegas Monday to the MGM Grand.
Right.
It's like...
What are you doing at the MGM Grand?
I'm working the comedy club there, Brad Garrett's Comedy Room.
We used to go there a lot when they used to, like, let us travel.
So this Thursday
Well, how was Vancouver?
It was kind of cool. It was the room was great.
I had something booked there. I had some kind of a scheduling thing, and I had to cancel it. But I heard it's a really cool city.
I want to go to that city badly.
It's cool, like you can see them. I mean, I couldn't play golf because of my stupid pulled muscle.
No one cares.
Exactly.
No one cares.
But I'm just saying you're asking what it was, so I'm saying because I would have went.
Wait, what were you saying?
They say the course is on the ocean and the mountain. Oh, I forgot what this is. This is wacky radio time. Forgot. Limited time.
Did you wander around Vancouver?
Yeah, we went. Yeah, I went over to something island or whatever.
Right.
And it was kind of cool. The
I hear it's a great
audiences were
city.
great. It's just a great. It was a
Do you
great
draw?
club.
in Vancouver?
Yeah, it was
bit?
pretty good. It wasn't bad. I didn't even do any radio up there, and I didn't do you guys last week, so it was pretty good. I was surprised at how many O&A people were there. For real, I was really surprised.
Nice. And those people want posters too, and they're going to get posters.
I got a lot of tweets.
Yes, you did.
A lot.
You can thank me for the new followers too, you son of a bitch.
Thank you.
All right.
Don says he's making wallet-sized posters for everybody.
What?
That's nice. Put in your wallet, show a friend a card.
That's what Don just
Business
texted
cards.
me. He said, I'm going to make wallet-sized posters for everybody.
Yes.
That's hilarious, Don.
You're not going to accept that one?
Really funny. No, that's supposed to be a joke.
Oh.
Because if it's wallet size, you won't be able to see any of these pictures.
Oh.
They'll be really tiny. No, they're going to get the full poster. And maybe we could get, like, poster paper.
I mean, it's not the thickest poster I've ever.
It's flimsy. Just like this show.
But it's good for a poster. Put it in a nice frame, limited edition.
Stop explaining what to do with a poster. We know.
Here's the golf tournament. It's called the.
Oh my God! We could talk about that off air.
Exactly. Stop it. You can't get in trouble for payola.
You're just bragging.
That's not payola. I'm trying to. You like these sneakers I bought?
Let me see.
What sneakers did you get?
I don't know, but I'd love to. No, I don't actually. Really? No, I don't. That's great. What are you going to a dance in 1950?
What sneakers did you get?
They're fucking terrible.
Oh my God!
Are you kidding me?
They're bowling shoes.
They're bowling. They're awful.
No, they're fucking. I can't wait to wear them.
What's the name?
I don't. EBay.
They're awful. Those are old fucking 1950s like bopper shoes.
Yeah.
Black and white. They're terrible.
Oh, you're crazy.
No, I'm not crazy.
I bought sneakers too yesterday. My most expensive pair ever.
Really?
Almost $600.
How
You
much?
didn't spend $600
On sneakers.
I'll
be wearing. I'll wear them tomorrow.
Are they aired? Are they retros?
I'm gonna break them out for the unmasked.
Ooh.
So notice the sneakers.
You spent $600 on sneakers for a radio show?
I swear to God, I didn't realize. I walked into a store yesterday. I needed a shirt for the unmasked. And then I saw these sneakers. I went, wow, I want those. Tried them on. I loved them. And I was stupid. I didn't look at any prices yesterday.
Where'd you get them at? Louis Vuitton?
Yeah.
Where's $600 sneakers?
I want to know where.
I'm not saying because then everyone else will buy them.
Nobody can afford them.
Yeah, what's listeners are going to... It's a good thing you didn't wait till we're on break to do that.
I thought you guys were on break already.
I don't look at price. I don't shop for myself often, but when I do, I don't look at prices.
We can see that.
I know. Sadly,
You're doing
right.
pretty well. How much weight did you lose?
I noticed.
Yeah.
It's about time someone notices my weight loss instead of just Jimmy's.
I see you every day. People don't see me for...
I've been working my ass off.
Yeah, but you always look good.
I was getting a little mushy.
He doesn't always look good. He was a fucking
I'm joking.
Oh.
I felt like I was starting to look fat for the first time in my life. I've lost about 7 so far. That's it.
7 pounds?
Yeah. Why? It looks like more?
No, you look healthy. Your face.
Where's the joke?
None on this one.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Because we're going to break.
Let's kiss.
I lost weight, too.
And you haven't gained or lost a pound since I've known you. 15 years.
Exactly.
It's.
No, I'm trying to lose 5 pounds.
No one cares.
I'm trying.
Really? How about you fucking put up... Don't be too mean.
Is it break time?
Is it?
Yeah, I just want to plug Caroline's for myself next week. We get the Unmasked tomorrow night, which we're shitting on it, but it will be a lot of fun. And I'm happy that the show is doing it.
We're not shitting on it.
No, I mean, we're kidding, goofing around.
in the O&A way, but it's going to be great.
We're goofing on it. But I mean, it will be a lot of fun.
We're all gonna camp out at Caroline's next week. You start what day?
I start Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah, we're gonna camp out. I'll go to a bunch of those shows.
Kind of like you came to see me in Philadelphia. What happened?
I couldn't get away.
Oh,
I'm not
So I wanted to.
I was plugging something.
You stopped talking. Once I hear somebody stop
I
talking.
paused to breathe. What do you think? I'm talking on a loop like a fucking... Have you never had an interaction with another living creature before? Oh, you paused. Yeah, I know. It's a semicolon.
It's just,
Just chatting and being conversational, but you pause for more than 3 seconds and he jumps in.
Is there tickets available still?
Yeah, of course there are. And if you want to hear
No,
chips...
there can't be a lot.
I don't know, actually. I haven't gotten ticket counts, but I'm hoping it's presentable.
212...
757-4100.
Right. Go get your tickets for Caroline's for next week with Jim Norton. And yeah, the podcast is going to do very well this week.
Chips first.
There's
interview.
2 podcasts, but
yes.
Promote yours first.
This is for Jen Carmody. She did Chip's first real interview. She knows Chip better than anybody. It's a 40-minute interview with Stupid Chip and Uncle Paul, and it's on Comedy Central, and of course the Otto podcast for us. I think, right? Is that Otto on this one or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did E-Rock put together a good one?
Yeah, it's great. It's got.
Did we get the unmasked thing done?
Yeah, it's got the unmasked.
Hold on. I want to thank Ron Bennington personally for letting us do that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because he did a great unmasked with Otto, so you get to know, about him and his career and his life. And then what else did you put on there?
It's got the unmasked. It's got his last appearance here,
which was kind of creepy. Some of the stuff he said on that last appearance.
Yeah.
Wow. Listen for yourself. And what else?
And then it's got a whole bunch of moments sprinkled in. Yeah, it's over 2 hours long.
Oh,
good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
We rarely go over 2 hours. And is the live read on there?
Yes, that's the
Nugget?
Nugget.
Oh, good, man.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really good podcast. Go get that. The Opie and Anthony podcast featuring Otto, who is no longer with us. I want to talk to you about that after the break. You've known him forever. All right?
Yeah.
He nodded.
Yeah.
Wow, he's emotional. It's so weird to see you emotional.
I have no emotion left in me.
No, he really doesn't. He doesn't. He's autism with a capital.
O&A will be right back on Sirius XM.
You could change the cup back in 1996 on this date. Wow. That's a long time ago already. 18 years, right?
Me and Jeff Ross went to Philly to see them.
96. We saw it in Boston. It was amazing. First time I saw Kiss, too.
Dude, that's almost 20 years ago.
That's crazy.
Fucking dude.
Crazy to think. Rich Vos in studio, who was he was pretty close to Otto as well.
We when I got a lot of stories with Otto, but I remember when this is before I even knew what's her name, Norton.
God, Rich.
There was a one-nighter by my house.
Right.
It's where I met my ex-wife, the Charter House or the Goalpost. It was just, and it was a pretty big one-nighter. I just maybe started comedy or whatever, and I used to go, and I went to see, just go hang, and Otto was working there. I'm going, this is the funniest man alive. This is, so anytime he worked, I had to bring people. You got to see this fucking guy.
He was one of those guys that you felt like you had to bring others and turn them on to
your friends. You had to bring people.
Absolutely.
And then I started working, and I worked with him, and...
How long was he doing comedy before you guys popped on the scene?
He was doing, I think, when he started when he was like 15 years old.
14. He did comedy for about 39 years. So, but what year did you start?
I got 28 sober. I was doing it for 30 years ago. 30
Okay,
years ago.
so
You started
Otto was,
30 years ago.
Yeah.
Otto was at least 9 years. He was probably 23 or 24 when you saw him. So he was at least 9 years into doing it after street performing and all that shit.
Wow.
And he, then, this is a guy you go to see and you're going, it's fucking so funny.
Right.
And you're watching them and we're going to fuck mannequins at Macy's and...
I shop at Alexander's, but I fucked the mannequins at Macy's. It was some play on that commercial.
Yeah. He goes, and Dr. Pecoraro.
There's people all over the country know Dr. Pecoraro was a back. Sam, can you Google Dr. Pecoraro? He was a back doctor, and he did. Yeah. He would come on and go, "Does your back hurt?" And he would just do this whole thing on a bad back.
Yeah.
And Otto did a bit on Dr. Pecoraro.
I like to break. I don't remember the bit, but it was so funny.
Does your back hurt? Give me $50 and I'll grab you by the cock and swing you around my waiting room until your asshole whistles.
Is that the line?
Yeah, and for another 100, I'll paralyze you. Give me all the quarters and I'll paralyze you.
And then,
wow.
He would go, and just stop, you who would rock it out of my ass, I'd shoot you, just stuff. And
you had to bring that one up, huh?
Why?
Caused a lot of controversy on our show.
Oh, anyhow, I don't.
Because Jay might have used that line, and then there was a little
who,
beef.
Jay Moore?
Little beef between Jay and Otto.
So
Jay Rich said that, not me.
I'm friends with Jay. What are you kidding?
No, you're not.
What do you call it? Otto was probably who, and I'm not counting Pry or this. Probably the most quoted comic.
Oh God,
without a doubt. I mean, people when he worked in Vegas. so everybody would flock to go see him wherever he was. You know, all the entertainers and stuff. He was like a cookie jar of ventriloquists in Vegas whenever he went out there.
And it was filthy dirty, but it was like the dirty that even comedians respected. It wasn't like, oh, he's too dirty. Like, he just made everybody, he made you belly laugh. It didn't matter who you were. You fucking belly laugh watching this guy.
There was a brilliance to it.
A brilliance to it.
To being dirty, that sounds crazy, obviously, but there's a lot of people, like you said, if you get a dirty comic, you give him like, oh, he's just a dirty comic. But with Otto, there was a brilliance behind it.
I remember one night we were getting high. You
used to get high with him?
Yeah, we went to Bastille was a heroin addict. I was a coke addict, and Otto would just like to get high. And we went to I think he had a place in Staten Island, and we're so fucked up. It's the middle of the night. And there was a big booker back then, Rick Messina, who manages Tim Allen.
Yeah, we talked about him.
We know Rick.
So Rick
loved Otto.
I know, but we're sitting there, half nodding, and out of nowhere, Otto would pop and go, "Fuck Messina," right? He goes, I call him. He goes, "I'm talking to the coast," and I'll go, "I'm on the coast, the East Coast," right? And then we're nodding, and he just wake him and go, "Fuck Gary Grant," right? And it was just so funny. And we were starving. We go, "Do you have anything to eat?" He had opened a can. He had one can of fucking beans. So like it was like 3 fucking drug guys high. Otto cooked us beans, right? We sat and ate fucking beans.
Being a drug addict sounds awful.
Yeah, I know. But we had
no fun.
We had so much fun that night. It was. I mean, we had so much fun. Me and Otto, we used to do these fucking this guy used to book rooms. He passed away. This guy, Mike Austin, in Jersey.
When did he die? I know the name. I never knew him.
I don't know, but I mean, matter of fact, I did a gig for him, and he was kicked out of his house. So this guy took all of his stuff and was staying at a hotel. And the comedy room was in the hotel, and he was staying, in a room there. So after the gig, he didn't have my money. So I took his fucking TV that he had stored. I said, "Look, I'm not," and me and Otto did gigs with him. Bob Woods, who passed away too. These were all old school comics, and we used to do these fucking one-nighters in Jersey, Freddy's, and
was that a Sunday night gig? I think I did that one time.
Freddy's was the first one-nighter in New Jersey. The first one. I mean, Eddie Murphy worked there. All of them. I worked there. And Chris Rock was middling.
Right.
I mean, this was the one. And I would do so many of these one-nighters with fucking Otto. And I got sober and stuff, but still, it was like I wasn't as close to Otto as Bobby Kelly or Norton or something. But with comedy, and I said this once you work with a comic, wherever they're from, you have this common bond. You might not even see them for 5 years or 10, but you'll remember that one gig you guys worked on together, and you have this bond. It's, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. It's kind of weird. Sure. I mean, you'll hear of comics, but once you work with them and experience the same place. But me and Otto did so many gigs. I'm sure you and Otto have probably worked together.
Of course.
You know what we did? We did Rascals. Remember we did, so when you first got an O&A, somehow it's, you were just becoming a weasel, and you got an O&A, right? And we did Rascals and Long Island, Governor. But Rascals, it was me, you, and Otto, and
That's
it was
a hell of a
fucking
show.
mob. I don't know if you remember. It was Rascals West Orange. And you see, we did a benefit for him like 5 months ago. It's so weird. As crazy as it was. See, people don't realize. They see someone on stage and they think that's them. Or that's that person. They don't get that a lot of it can be, but a lot of it also is. Otto couldn't have been a sweeter person, a nicer guy than.
I've been saying that for the last couple of days. He was a really nice human being.
He just,
really caring and appreciative.
He was just a nice guy. He knew everything about any fucking movie. If you want, I mean, he used to do references.
His references were the fucking greatest. Like, what would he? Oh, I forget. He would always do. I know he would always do some weird like Godzilla reference, but he just kept. Remember, you see when you go, Dr. Pecoraro must be destroyed, and there was no reason for it, and it would just be in the middle of something, and then just go back into these weird movie moments. But it was just so entertaining.
You know, this is a good time. Rob Bartlett, who works for IMUS, I'm very good friends with him. We all are, and he texted me his fondest Otto memory. Can I read this without getting in trouble? You never know these days.
Well, read it.
It's Asian stuff.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Oh, is that? I think I know that joke.
Right.
I think I'm.
Are you quoting it?
Yeah, I certainly am. Rob Bartlett, fondest Otto memory. He writes me yesterday. Rainy night house, Belrose, Queens. I'm the house MC. Otto on stage. Asian chick right up front, not having it. George says, "I hate chinks." And then says, "You people aren't happy unless you got a monster chasing you."
Yeah, he was the first one.
Wow.
Doing bits like that.
Wow.
And I'll tell you why. If people are like, why is that funny? I'll tell you why it's funny. Because when a guy is, I guarantee the way that happened was Otto was just kind of being meek, and the puppet looked at her when Otto was looking somewhere else and just said it as an aside.
Right.
That's one of those things that it's almost like there's two different individuals on stage, even though it wasn't.
You don't like admitting this on this show, but I got teary-eyed yesterday because I was watching the David Copperfield video of David taking him through his museum in Vegas of all the, well, I guess you call them puppets.
Yeah.
David Copperfield has an amazing selection of puppets.
His Howdy Doody, he has Lamb Chop, he has
he has pretty much all of them.
What do you mean? He's got one of Otto's, right?
Yep.
He's got
and then it was the big reveal at the end, and I think they were kind of setting it up this way, and they're like, Jeff Dunham only cared about one puppet in this museum, and it's this, and he directs Otto's attention to George. He's got one of the old George puppets. And Otto looks at it, and the line that killed me goes, "You're safe here." I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!"
Yeah, he was.
Fuck, I wasn't bawling, but I got all sorts of teary-eyed on that one. He goes, "You're safe here," and he meant it. That's what was so fucked up about it.
He patted him a little bit.
He patted
very
it.
Sweet.
Said, "You're safe here." He was happy that George was in this David Copperfield museum for other ventriloquists.
You'd be with him. And it was, I mean, ventriloquists are weird. Like he would say stuff like, you know what George thought of? In that, almost like a split personality type
See, I
thing.
never experienced that stuff with him. And I know I've heard guys who have. I've never experienced that stuff with him.
I mean, it wasn't crazy. He goes, oh, guess what George, what I mean? Maybe it was just another way of saying, this is a funny line for George or something.
Yeah.
I think it takes a special person to be a ventriloquist. So someone's really got to dig into that someday and try to figure it out a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think Otto actually had a split personality, but this character he developed was pretty damn serious to him.
No, not split, because he didn't break out without the dummy and start talking.
It might have been a way to say things that he wouldn't say himself.
Yeah.
Like I don't say half this shit when I'm not on the radio.
That's because no one talks to you.
But it allows you to... You are quick. It allows you to show another side of your personality that you just can't walk through life doing.
God, we did so many fucking one-nighters, man. So many.
He'll be missed, that's for sure, man.
I used to pick him up, too, and he loved... Because if you drove, guys like Otto never got a license. So, he had to be picked up, and you never minded. Like, I would sit in traffic and go to Queens and get him, or wherever or in Manhattan. And because it was Otto, it felt just corny, but it was so special to work with him, and it always felt that way. It never didn't feel like a weekend I was looking forward to or special.
Right.
So you never minded picking him up.
And that's weird. And later on in life, you sit in traffic just to pick up Queens.
That's right. There's a lot of traffic around one block.
Jesus.
Exactly.
Rich is quick.
Yeah.
My
Do you call
God.
that thing George?
Yeah, we had so. And he was honest too. He was just he was. It was one of those comics that everybody. I mean, people from all over the country, when you go on a road, would hear about Otto and George.
Everyone. The first time I worked with Stanhope, we did. Me and Doug did the Vail Comedy Festival. I think it was 1994.
Right.
And we were roommates. And Doug is I've talked about what a kook Stanhope is, because he would have all his possessions on his bed. He left everything on his bed, like just a whack job. And
what do you mean? When he traveled?
Yeah, like all of the stuff came out and he just piled it up on his bed like a crazy hoarder. And I remember Doug was telling me about Mitch Hedberg.
Wait, Doug would do that, or
Stanhope? Stanhope.
Because hold on, could someone get the hotline? Someone's ringing off the hook and no one's picking them up. Sorry, Jimmy.
That's
go
okay.
ahead.
Stanhope was telling me and quoting Mitch Hedberg, who he loved,
Yeah.
and I was talking about Otto, who I loved. And we were just because neither of us had worked with the other guy at that point, and they're both dead. Jesus, I just realized they're both dead.
I met Mitch Hedberg the night he died, basically at Caroline's.
Oh, that was
first time I saw him.
Yeah.
I was amazed by his act. Heard about him forever, like anyone else, but finally went and saw him at Caroline's. We met in the green room, exchanged numbers, gave me a huge hug, said, "I can't wait to do your show," and literally he was dead hours later.
The day after he died, 2 days after he died, that's creepy too. The day, 2 days, like Bonnie's was best friends with his wife.
Yeah,
Lynn.
no, I know.
So Lynn called us. They were in Jersey, and I had to go pick her up at a hotel and bring her back to our house. This is no bullshit. I drive to the hotel. The second I fucking pull in, my odometer said 666 at the end, and I had to drive the car some more, obviously. And then we had
Why?
to
It doesn't mean anything. That number doesn't mean anything.
Huh?
That number doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it does. It means 3 average cocks are going to go in your mouth.
Exactly. I always prefer when 12-6 comes up. At least you have one good one.
Wow. This is a perfect time to take this phone call. Colin Quinn, everyone.
Hey, I've been listening.
Hey, Colin.
Please, I ask one thing only.
Yeah.
When I die, don't let Voss ramble in that incomprehensible butter 12 minutes.
What do you mean when you
saying
die?
nothing,
Look at your
not
last
eating
special.
Eating a can of beans in Staten Island. That's a non-fucking story.
Wait, you didn't think Rich?
I worked with Otto twice. I have better stories than that.
What am I going to do? I'm just saying. I'm saying how respected he was.
We laughed. What about? Well, who knows? But just let's all enjoy the entertainment of the idea that we laughed. It was probably something.
You didn't like Rich's bean eating story?
No.
The what
It was
one?
horrifying.
Bean eating story.
That was a pretty good story.
It was horrendous.
I like a good drug story.
Any story with a punchline is Gary Grant, which I'm probably the only one who even knows who that is.
Yeah.
How about the time? Did anyone talk about the time when Otto, with a certain, I don't know where you're allowed to say his running partner at the time, the big tall gentleman that did magic, and I mean I don't know if I want to, but one time him and Otto, he had coke, and it was in a Sucrets box, and the guy kept going, "Come on, break out the Sucrets box, Otto, break out the Sucrets box," because he had a Sucrets box full of coke, and then Otto goes, "Okay, but first you have to run. You have to run to the bus station." So he makes him run to the bus station for a few lines and come back. And then he comes back and wants more coke. And Otto goes, "Okay, but you have to let me burn your clothes." He goes, "What?" He goes, "I have to burn your clothes." And he makes the guy takes his clothes off and burns his clothes for a few lines of coke.
Holy shit.
It's not the noblest story.
But still, that's a good story.
That's a better drug story than Rich's.
Yeah.
Sorry. He trumped you on the drug story.
No offense, Rich, but
I knew that story. I don't want to say. I don't want to do too many drug stories.
Why?
Well, you did it. We were all high and we ate beans.
Right.
But it was a bean story.
I thought it wasn't a bean story.
It sounds like a Chip Chipperson drug story. We were high and ate beans.
Fuck yeah, we got so zooted one time I had Chef Boyardee.
Where are you, Colin?
Downtown at my house.
Oh, if you want to come in.
Well, come in. What else are you doing?
He's got to get on the ferry.
Jump on a subway. What do you mean? No, he's that.
What are you doing? You're fucking sitting there in front of your dumb computer drinking Diet Coke.
Yeah. Looking at old SNL clips going, "I was somebody."
Oh, Jesus.
Why do you gotta be mean, Rich?
Fuck
Colin
him.
just calls in for...
Fuck, I'm done with Colin. All right? Fuck him. Enough already. Fucking YouTube sensation. Enough with him. Done with his fucking one-man shows and Irish this and dad stretching on stage and pretending to fucking need it. Fuck him. Enough with him. I'm done with him. All right, already. I'm on him and his stupid cousin and the whole family, and they're all comics. He's like the
You're
fucking...
gonna punch yourself out.
Yeah, this is not the time. We're all grieving. We all need to, stay strong and be one toward this tough time. During this tough time.
Exactly, boy. No one needs your Discord.
You got to fucking drop Colin off at the end of the night. It takes you an extra half an hour to get to the tunnel. because he lives at the bottom of fucking Manhattan, like a famous guy lives in the financial district where nobody knows who he is. He's just an asshole.
Well,
There's no time for this kind of discord.
Yeah.
We should-
Nothing wrong with living in the financial district.
Why? Did I say it wrong?
No, why would you put the T where it belongs at the end of the word?
Why?
You said district, like a 6-year-old.
No, I didn't. I said district.
Colin, he's bragging about his IQ test again today.
Yeah, what was it? I still haven't seen the, what was it, 148?
141, enough
Not
already.
141.
141.
But well, the last one I took was a little lower, but it was a tougher one.
Oh.
Wow.
There was some guy, an O&A fan sent me one. The average on this one
yeah.
was 100. The average was 100, and on this one I got 120, so I was 20 above average.
All right.
I'm not lying.
All right, you're a genius.
I'm not a genius.
Close to it. Yeah. All right, Colin, come on in.
No, I can't, guys, but enjoy.
Why? What else? You have nothing to do.
Yeah.
I do have shit to do, actually, as a matter of fact.
What do you got to do?
An important appointment at 9:05.
At 9:05.
I'd love to be up there.
Why 9:05?
Because that's when Jerry wants to see him.
Oh. All right, Colin. Thank you
Bye,
so
guys.
much, buddy.
Bye.
We'll see you soon. Colin Quinn. I am Colin Quinn on Twitter.
He's in the top 3 funniest people alive, Colin Quinn.
What's the other two?
Well, Rich will obviously include
Jim
himself.
Norton and me.
All right, we'll take a break. I got clips from the podcast with Chip that your ex did.
Okay.
Just a few, just a little taste.
Okay.
A couple short clips that I want to play for everybody.
Did Sam? Did they make Chip sound good?
I mean, I don't know if Chip is the entertainer that he believes he is, but he certainly has faith in himself.
Okay.
And don't forget, our podcast this week is Look Back at Otto and George. So
Dr. Pecorello.
go get that through iTunes. iTunes is a great place to get the podcast because it gives us a little bragging rights with the big boys. But if you can't go through iTunes, just go get the podcast, okay? And we have the link on our Facebook page, probably?
Yeah.
O&A Show on Facebook. Got Rich Vos in studio today, and Rich is going to be at the Bridge Street Live in Connecticut tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Then he's going to Maine, Smitty's Cinema Pub in Sanford, Maine. Where's Sanford, Maine? I don't know it. Or is it pub? Where's that?
I don't know where anything in Maine is.
And then in Manchester, New Hampshire at Millie's Tavern on Saturday night. Go see Rich Vos.
That's a fundraiser, too. Till Saturday.
A fundraiser?
Well, that's what I took. I took that first to Saturday because they're raising money for...
I don't care. My jokes don't go over. I don't care.
For kids.
What were you saying?
Kids. It's for kids.
Huh? What is it?
Nothing.
Getting Viagra?
The New York Times did an amazing obit on Otto.
Amazing.
Holy shit. Really, really well done. Well written.
Otto didn't like when people would talk about George, like he used to hate him. They go, take George out. What would George?
Right.
But the quote they used really was, the Times, there are goddamn good writers that work for this paper, is the woman the quote writes, George, the dummy who knew no limits, will speak no more. Which I thought was just a really great quote. He would be happy with this.
Right.
He would like this a lot.
I tweeted it, and we're all tweeting it, and, you'll find it yourself as well.
Our
But,
pal in the New York Times.
wow. All right.
So lousy.
And there's going to be no service, you're saying, or?
Don't know yet. Trish said that she doesn't know if they're going to do it, and his family probably agrees, because Otto hated it. I remember years ago talking about wakes, and saying, I'm fucking going to go stand there and look at a dead guy. That's how Otto was.
That's creepy. That's really creepy. That's Otto's laugh. Holy shit. Wow.
You know what I did? I was thinking, I think he did it too, and I know you did it. Do you remember doing the Rick Turner show in New Jersey?
I never did that.
Yeah, the guy thought he was Letterman, and he
never did it.
Secaucus.
No.
I think, huh?
I never did it.
You didn't? I think.
I swear. Florentine might have done it.
Yeah. And Otto, these are all the. I'm sorry, I can't say any of this stuff because I don't want to upset Colin because there's no punchlines. But we did all of these fucking.
Colin's in the
weird
shower
things.
right now. He has.
What's
his
that?
No, he's not.
He's in the shower right now. He has his 9:05 meeting.
Exactly.
9:05.
He's running his hand over his scruff, going, another day won't hurt. Creep. Shit already.
You think he's drinking tea somewhere?
Yeah, of course he is. Drinking tea.
Right.
He's jotting down little things on his computer.
That he wants to talk about at the meeting?
Yeah, the big 9:05 get together he's got.
What's your next one-man show idea?
Shower.
Idea. All right, so we got clips from, it pains me to say this, but Chip did a podcast.
It was the first real interview Chip ever did.
This is the first real interview?
Yeah, you guys have seen Chip.
Why haven't we interviewed Chip?
I don't know. You guys didn't want to, but this was a real sit-down talk with Chip about his life.
Right.
And some would say he's an ass.
And it's Jim Norton's ex-girlfriend.
Jennifer, yeah.
Who you're still in touch with. And,
she's my best friend.
And she's now podcasting. And she came out of the box strong, man, because people are checking this one out.
Yeah, she's getting better at it. She's literally it's her first time ever doing any of this stuff, but she's legitimately funny, and she knows Chip and fucking Edgar, who she loathes, and Uncle Paul. Those characters probably would not have lasted as long as they did if it was not for her. So you can either thank her or blame her.
And she would have real conversations with Chip and Edgar and the rest of them
constantly. On text still.
I've been in cars where like that's how they used to converse. It was amazing to watch. I'm like, are you going to break character, or is she going to say enough, Jim? And she never did. She just went with it.
She addresses Chip as Chip. She knows who's who.
Are we boring you?
Oh, I love this.
Why did you fart?
Farting. It
That comes got to go somewhere. That comes got to go somewhere.
I can't believe your mouth isn't behind me.
Oh, God. Damn. So we got a little, we got some clips from the Chip interview with Jen.
Yeah, go to Comedy Central. And I want to see Chip get his due.
Okay. She's doing well on iTunes.
She is, yeah.
Yeah, so here's, I guess it's, okay, Chip and Jen's history together. Jen being Jim Norton's ex-girlfriend.
Well, she was Chip's too.
Chip's too, okay.
I don't know how I'd even describe it. It's an interesting friendship.
Yeah, you was always like into me, and you used to send me like all kinds of notes and stuff. Hey, what's up?
That never happened.
What's up, Chip?
I never asked what's up, Chip. So let me introduce you at least. This is my friend Chip Chipperson.
Fuck yeah. How about this? Hold on, just stop this for a second. I'll say something like, remember you used to chase me around, and you can go, oh, that's right, Chip.
That never happened.
Hold on, all right, now stop playing.
Okay.
Hey, remember you used to chase me around?
It didn't happen, Chip.
That's fucked up.
However, we do have a bit of a history.
Yeah.
Chip and I did hook up at one point.
Fuck yeah.
It was literally one point. It was like literally like a minute.
It was hot, though. You were into it.
I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
No, it was completely out of guilt.
No, it wasn't out of guilt. I felt down there. You was so wet. It was like somebody threw a bunch of lakes in your underpants.
That never happened.
Yes, that did. I remember I was jamming my fingers in like that, and you was fucking creaming like wheat. Makes me uncomfortable.
It does it?
Chip stinks. He's an idiot.
But what? She blew Chip or something?
In Montreal. Yeah,
Not Jim Norton, Chip.
Oh, no, she blew Chip. She never fucked Chip. She fucked Sudley.
Who's Sudley?
Sudley was retarded and would just go, Jennifer, and then lick her face. Sudley was awful, and she saw Uncle Paul was a better fuck than Sudley.
You should be a ventriloquist, man. You can have a whole trunk of different, puppets that you could break out.
It's just fun. It's just a way to, different parts of the person.
Chip, thinking the recording paused, talks about his mom. So Chip didn't realize that the podcast was still recording.
I think Chip likes to make things look like they're improv sometimes, and he expects people to honor his request.
Okay.
My mother always told me, Chip, I don't tell no lies, because when you do, the devil's ears grow big. Saint on earth, my mother. She's a good, marvelous woman.
No, she's not.
Hold on, turn this off for a second. Leave out the stuff about my mother and Lamar, like the stuff where I would come home and she would be wiping his penis off in the kitchen with the towel. I don't want to say no. It's not funny. It's disgusting. but I don't want to say nothing on your podcast. So don't say nothing about my mother and how she would always lay down with coloreds.
Well, let's talk.
Hold on a second. I just don't want you to talk about that because people would always yell, "Hey, Chipper, your mother's fingers smell like watermelon." Hey, Chipper, how come your mother's fingers always smell like cocoa butter? She would have to rub cocoa butter into Lamar's calves and his feet when he'd be fixing the floorboards in her room. And I'd stand
fixing
outside.
The floorboards?
Yeah.
You think they were fixing them?
Yes, they were. And I would stand outside the bushes and I would look and my mother would go, "Get out of there, Chipper, quit peeking."
So you used to watch?
Yeah, I'd be in there watching.
Did you like what you saw?
No, they would be fixing it. My mother's very Rubenesque. She'd be on her back and her legs would be up in the air. She'd be just like looking at the ceiling paint to make sure that it wasn't cracking.
Oh my God!
But don't say that on the podcast. Just keep that between us.
Okay, so let's talk about your mother.
Okay, we're back right now. That was a fun little break for the commercials.
How long did you have to deal with this?
41 minutes.
I need to know.
But Chip wasn't. Uncle Paul stepped in and carried a little bit of the load. It was helping. Yeah.
Okay.
Chip didn't understand it was podcast.
Podcast.
Are people listening to this? Listening to what he's saying, or listening, going, "When will this end?"
A little bit of both,
of course.
Yes. Chip is an ass, but people never hear Chip talk, so
right.
We're not.
You watch how well this podcast does.
It's doing well for her.
Yes, it is.
Chip, the fucking Chip view from Anthony, it just got over. It broke 1 million views. 1 million views for Chip Ruins the Mood.
Really?
Yeah, Chip is good in small bursts. This just happened to be an interview, just to talk. But Chip is usually in fast. Boom, boom,
but
boom.
you get to know Chip.
A little bit, yeah.
People don't know much about Chip.
Yeah, they don't.
And where he comes from. Chip's birthday party.
I did want to talk about your mom a little bit.
She's a wonderful woman.
Yeah,
Dolores.
apparently.
Saint on earth.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
But let's see. You talk a lot about like this birthday party that you had when you were growing up.
I didn't have the birthday party. I was supposed to have a bunch of friends over, and I was laying out all the little. I laid out all the forks and knives, and I was like, "Ma, when are they coming?" And she's like, "They're busy, Chip, but they'll be here later." She was yelling out from the bedroom. She had a friend over. He was helping her. And
Fix the floorboards?
Yeah, I think so, because the bed kept creaking, so I think he was trying to oil the springs or something. But none of my friends were coming to the party, so I had all the hats laid out.
So you bought all these little hats and you
I
laid
bought a
them
bunch
out?
of hats and I bought a bunch of
Little
paper
birthday
plates. Yeah, they said happy birthday on them. And I bought a bunch of birthday napkins and a bunch of forks and knives. And I was like, "Ma, did you invite all the people?" And she goes, yeah, Chipper. I guess they're busy. So I just kept knocking on the door. I'm like, "Ma, could you call them and see if they're coming?"
Aww.
But she wouldn't open the door. She was like, go out there and play or something, Chipper.
So then what did you end up doing on your birthday?
Well, it was really, she got mad at me because I got up real early to go to the store. I got up at like 7, and I thought the whole neighborhood was going to come. So I had like 20 chairs and stuff around the table and in the living room and a bunch of like pin the tail on the donkey and things of that nature. And then I went to the store, I bought a bunch of plates and a bunch of napkins, and a bunch of happy birthday balloons, and I put them all up. I'm like, this is going to be fucking great. And no one came. So I was like, "Ma, did you call everybody?" Because she was supposed to call everyone and invite them to my birthday party. And no one showed up. So I guess about 8 o'clock at night, she was still in the bedroom. I guess the bed was really messed up. Because then I just heard snoring. So I'm like, I guess he must have fixed it because they're in there snoring away. So I just put all the plates and stuff back.
Aww. Did you ever get to use them?
No, I didn't use them for nothing.
Aww.
They were in the garbage the next day. Lamar threw them out.
Aw. See, this is like the thing that as hateable as Chip is...
What do you mean? That's fucked up.
When you actually do things that are sad, they're like... so sad. They like rip your heart out.
What? I just had all the people in the neighborhood were probably busy or something.
No, they just didn't come for you, Chip.
That's not true. They were just busy.
Oh my God, I hate Chip.
Very chatty.
I just fucking hate him. Rich, comment?
It's kind of funny because I hate that character, but this is funny. This is like, that was a touching story about the party.
What do you mean you hate that character? How dare you?
Yeah, what?
Only kidding.
It's right next to you.
That story was And it's sad, because that really did happen to him in real life.
One more clip. Chip's girlfriends.
What about in high school? Were you more popular in high school?
Yeah, fucking chicks were all over me in high school. Couldn't get them off me. I was like, what the fuck? Leave me alone.
Tell the truth for once, Chip.
They were. They was all over me.
Tell the truth for once.
This
is the exclusive interview. You might as well be honest.
I am being honest. Like, I would just not go with none of them, no.
Oh, really? So you didn't have a girlfriend?
No, I didn't want one.
Have you ever had a girlfriend?
So what? Sure I have. Scarlett Johannesburg likes me a lot. She would always send me letters like, I loved your fucking music and stuff and things of that nature.
You used to say that I was your girlfriend for a while, and then I found out that you were telling people that.
Yeah, you are, though. You was always like, hey, what's up, Chip?
And then supposedly you left me for Lady Gaga.
Yeah. Yeah, she would always call me. And she would be like, hey, why don't you come on tour with me or something? I'd be like, whatever. Whatever, I was like a little monster. I didn't give a fuck.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Mama Monster wanted me.
Oh, God.
So pecker juice in her face.
Oh.
Hold on a second. Turn the tape off. I don't want people to start thinking I'm a virgin. Don't start saying that, because they're going to start thinking, boy, Chipper never had sex except for the one time with Jenny Calm. Don't fucking
We
say
did not
that.
have sex, though.
Whatever, don't say nothing. I don't want people to start thinking I'm a fucking virgin. It's humiliating.
Well, we did open up with, you know, us hooking up, but then you just glazed over it because you had to talk about how funny you were instead.
Okay, hold on. All right, we're back. Remember that time that you sucked my pecker in Montreal? That was fucking hot. Remember that?
Because I felt bad for you.
Oh, my God. It goes on for 40 minutes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow. Good for Jen.
If you listen carefully, the voice goes almost from like some Jewish guy from Brooklyn to a gay guy from up in, you know, like Spanish Harlem or something.
Does it?
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Chip's inflection?
Yeah.
You might be right.
All right.
Funny. That's fucking funny.
Thank you. That's weird.
Yeah,
it's fun to do, though.
It's supposed to be weird. All right, what else is going on today?
Nothing if you had to do that.
No? Actually, that weirdo up in Boston, you saw the video of the guy going toward the finish line? And he puts down a backpack, and he's admitting he just wanted attention. Who is this guy?
Ew, really?
You haven't seen the video?
No, I heard about that. I thought it was a joke.
He was dressed like a widow or something, right? Yeah. He had a black veil on. Really creepy. Who is this? Do we know anything else about this guy? And then he just puts the backpack near the finish line. Did they arrest him?
Yeah, for disorderly conduct or something.
News tonight, the finish line evacuated for hours. I'm
What a
Lisa
fucking
Gutierrez.
asshole.
Elias, the
Did
bomb
you turn us
squad was
up?
called in after the discovery of
no.
2 backpacks that had been abandoned on Boylston Street. Both devices have been safely detonated.
They detonated
Police tell
them.
us 1 man is in custody. Let's get right to our Katie Brace, who's live in Copley Square with the very latest on all that's going on down there this evening. Katie?
And Jonathan, police just briefed us on what happened here. This all started when they say a man was acting suspiciously. He had a backpack, and when officers asked him what was in that backpack, he said a rice cooker. We have learned that that was a rice cooker filled with confetti. Obviously, at that time, police did not know that, and they took precautions. Let's go to some of the video we have of what it looked like down here earlier. Now, the police did not just deal with one backpack. They actually dealt with 2 backpacks. They detonated that first one, and then they also saw a second backpack. They tell us that was filled with camera equipment. As you can imagine, at that time, they did not know this. Now, as a precaution, police evacuated the block on Boylston Street by the finish line. They told everyone to stay away from windows and doors. Now, I want to also show you some video captured by a WBZ photographer as well of the man police say was acting suspiciously. And this gives you an idea of the mood down here, of the heightened awareness. Now, a witness tells me this man was acting erratically. He was dressed all in black. He was running barefoot and yelling, "Boston strong." Of course, 1 year after the attack, police are not taking any chances down here.
I just want to emphasize the fact that Yes, with the marathon coming, we are taking this serious. Our officers have been trained in looking for any kind of suspicious activity, and when it is brought to their attention or they notice it, which is in this case, they act upon it.
And we have learned the suspect's name is Kayvon Edson. He is 25 years old. He reportedly has some emotional issues.
Of course he does.
Several charges, including carrying a hoax device. Reporting live in Boston,
What a
Katie
fucking
Brace,
asshole.
ABC
Now?
News. John,
A hoax device?
Katie, thanks very much. And
Wow.
Yes. What a fucking
Just
asshole.
looking for stupid attention.
Yeah, another fucking mental problem.
Right.
Another mental problem. Everyone blames everything else, but it's the fucking way we deal with mental illness. That's another example of it.
Exactly.
No regard for anybody but his own selfishness. Just fucking put him down.
The marathon's Monday. You think they're going to be able to control it? Do you know how many people come out for that damn thing?
I think so.
You think so? You think it'll be all right?
I think so. Sure. I hope. I mean, I'm being.
Of course, we all hope. So that was happening in Boston. Man.
These fucking assholes, they do stuff like that for attention, but doesn't know how it affects the family.
They don't care. They don't care.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't care.
Of course, they don't give a fuck whatsoever. So, hey. All right, we're going to take a break here, and we're going to continue with Rich Vos and Jim Norton, who's going to be at Caroline's next weekend.
Next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Tomorrow night is the big 20th anniversary Unmasked, which is going to be great in front of a live audience at Caroline's. Ron's interviewing Opie and Anthony. I'll come out at one point, but it's going to be very interesting to hear you guys discuss a lot of those old days stuff in front of a live audience.
Yes, we're pretty excited about it, all kidding aside.
Yes.
And we got these posters, and everyone's going to get a chance at the posters.
What time is it?
Right now, it's
you're doing.
It's at 4.
The thing's at 4?
Yeah.
Look, I might be able.
4 in the afternoon. So, why are you laughing, Sam?
Because you laughed.
Well,
because it was kind of like you were finally being positive, but then Vos had to ask what time it was.
Well, I know,
and it kind of brings up everything.
It does bring up everything.
Yeah, because it'd be like you probably thought you were going to say like 8.
Rich and Bonnie did a live podcast at the Village Underground for 2 hours on a Thursday night.
At 4?
No one had
It was Tuesday night.
Was it a Tuesday night?
Yeah, it was Tuesday night.
And no one had to rush out. They had plenty of time to do the podcast and hang with like fans and listeners and whatnot and sign some things. And we have to sign the posters ahead of time because we don't have enough time. Because they have to get the room ready for other things.
Then why can't you start an hour earlier so you have time?
We already did that. It was supposed to start at 5. So now we're at 4 o'clock. So we have a little time.
How the fans going to get their parents to drop them off that early? Because most of their parents are working.
Good one.
We'll be back.
Yeah. God, enough. Let's get back on. Thank you. Opie and Anthony. Jim Norton. Ant's out today, but he should be all right for tomorrow's Unmasked at Caroline's.
Whatever it is, he has infected Travis. They probably got it from each other's dicks. And I also have a bit of a sore throat, too. So.
Yes, it's a strange day. Everyone's falling apart around here. But we're doing it.
Yes.
Thank you, Rich Vos, for stepping up today.
And Dean Norris is coming in for a little bit towards the end of the show, which is great.
Yeah, he just wants to say hi. He's kind of a friend.
I finally saw the entire Breaking Bad. I had not seen it when he was in last time. And I finally saw... he was fucking tremendous.
He's a great actor.
Tremendous actor, that guy.
It's a lot of work.
I just finished Rich Man, Poor Man.
Good one.
Yeah, I always know Vos knows Obama's coming because he looks down like it's a casual aside.
right.
He's looking down, but his little heart is looking up. Huh, guys?
Please like this one. Please laugh at this one.
Bad.
You're killing today.
You don't know who Rich Man, Poor Man was?
I do.
I remember. It was a miniseries.
Who was the star in
Nick
it?
Nolte.
Right.
You knew that.
I did know that.
How'd you know that?
Because I'm not stupid. I'm
Rich
older
Man,
than I
Poor
look.
Man.
Yeah.
That was a big deal back in the day. I want to congratulate U.S. Airways for doing the right thing.
Absolutely.
Corporations never do the right thing, but they did. Did you see the tweet with the plane and the pussy?
What, the right thing is sending out that picture? Or
Yes. Well, that was the right thing. Absolutely. Did you see it? You saw the picture, right?
Yeah, I
it went
didn't get
viral.
closer. That pussy is disgusting.
Oh, it's a nice big pussy.
Look at that.
No, that's rough.
What's wrong with... Wait, look. The plane's in there. It looks like it landed in the pussy.
That's fucking rough. Could you make it bigger?
You can't make that any bigger.
That's hilarious. That woman who did that with her legs up is fucking hilarious.
Okay, that's not a Photoshop. That's actually
it's not a real plane.
Okay. Her asshole is as big as her pussy.
See, I like
hole.
I like
That's
a deep asshole.
fucking rough.
Look
man.
at that fatness, that disgusting hump above her pussy.
I like a nice
fucking speed bump.
I like a nice deep asshole, like when the fucking crack goes way in.
Yeah, but there's no nuts there.
It looks like.
But what was the sense of that? Why would they tweet that? Was it just
she did it as a joke. What happens is they wind up They wind up retweeting it. It was probably a retweet. Where you going, Rich? I'm talking to you.
You're back asshole, and you just
turn sideways, and it looks like eye sockets without the eyeballs.
Jesus Christ! Look at the fucking ass. What a beast.
I think she might, she might allow that a lot. So anyway, that photo went viral, and U.S. Airways saying it was an honest mistake by an employee, and that employee will not be fired.
That's so
wow.
Great. They probably talked to the person and did the human thing, and something you could tell when people are bullshitting you half the time.
What, Sam?
But the best part about the tweet, for anybody that didn't see it, is not only is it a picture of a woman with a plane shoved in her vagina, but the tweet itself says, responding to somebody's complaint, "We're sorry to hear this.
We don't like to hear this, Alex, yes.
Please provide feedback to our customer service relations team here."
Right.
And it points to the vagina. Talk to the pussy if you have a problem.
By the way, you know what?
And you're an asshole, obviously, because the asshole's in the picture, too.
I'm realizing this. That was not U.S. Air doing the right thing.
Why?
U.S. Airways doesn't say what this really is. This is not a human response. We have an automatic bot responding to you that picks up keywords. So no human responded to this. This was probably just a computer responding, and they probably hadn't figured on anybody putting a plane in their pussy and twittering it. So this was a computer mistake, I'm guessing. So they're like, well, and the employee they mean is probably the person who programmed it.
Right.
So they're technically not lying.
Oh, so there was no employee to fire.
I'm guessing.
Holy shit, you're brilliant.
Well, look at this. We don't like to hear this, Alex. Please provide feedback to our customer care relations team here. Or it's a cut and paste thing.
There's no employee involved, you're right.
There might not be.
Because I was very surprised no one was fired. But if it isn't an actual person, you can't fire, unless they can make believe it was a person. Well, no, but then you'd be able to check on that.
They don't want you to know that no one is really reading your tweets. And again, unless it's somebody who reads it and takes one of 5 options and hits that response.
Yeah, customer service is
garbage.
It's garbage for every company. Including this one, sorry to say. But they did say at the town hall yesterday that they're working on improving customer service here at Sirius XM Satellite Radio.
Well, Jim Meyer said that to us, too. He said they're working on the app. Like, he was aware of certain things that needed fixing, and he addressed it even before I think we asked. He's like, this is what they are fixing it. It's just going to take a while. It was screwed up by people before me. He was pretty honest about it.
Why did customer service get so bad across the board? You think it was us as people complaining?
Part of that, but part of it was simply the expense. It's cheaper. Like Western Union, to me, is the worst company I've ever done business with because their customer service is all in the Philippines.
Right.
Like you can't have a real discussion.
Right.
I'll tell you who's got great customer service. Apple. Their customer service is fucking awesome. You talk to a real person who knows what you want, knows your...
Same with tech support with them.
That's what I mean. Their whole, that's what I'm saying. Their whole operation. It's a guy who speaks English properly. Or
they
a woman
realize
who speaks
that's
English.
important, and they're probably spending a lot of money on that. And other companies that they're thinking, we could save an expense here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did a cost analysis. What's cheaper?
Right.
The people we will lose because our customer service sucks, or the money we'll have to pay to customer. Yeah. And it's obviously you'll save money by not paying people to do proper customer service.
Well, let's learn about this picture a little bit. The X-rated photo publicly shared by the major airline Monday originated from an undisclosed Twitter user who posted it on their feed before it was flagged as inappropriate, according to a spokesman. It was an honest mistake. The pornographic tweet by U.S. Airways that was viewed around the world was inadvertently included when tweeting to their customers and won't lead to an employee's firing. It was an honest mistake. It was an attempt to flag the tweet as inappropriate. We captured it, flagged it as inappropriate. So I think Jimmy's absolutely right.
I'll tell you the worst.
There's no employee involved with this one.
The worst There's another.
Hold on. And then we'll get to you, Rich. This guy might have more info on it. Go ahead, Paul, and Freehold.
All right.
Paul.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Pretty good, buddy.
Real quickly, the line in that tweet, and I'd have respectfully disagree with Jimmy that a human did do this, because when you see the full line of tweeting that went on, there was some girl named Alex who said, "U.S. Air, thank you for ruining my day with all your delays," and that was the response that they gave. And what Opie just said about they flagged it and it got just hooked up there by accident.
Okay, maybe you're right, dude. It's just because of the wording in that response. Maybe they have one of 5 options, but it always says the same thing.
I liked Jimmy's theory on the whole thing, because we're very surprised when a company actually sticks up for their employees when they do something over the top like this, but even if it's by accident.
I don't think that I do think there was a human involved, because if you really read into airlines and their customer service, they want everyone to go to social media now. That's how they answer most of their complaints.
Right.
If you have a true complaint about airlines, you got to go to Twitter and they answer it. So I think it is monitored by humans.
They might be right. They might answer it, but they won't solve your fucking problem.
You had a problem recently, Rich Vos?
Yeah, with Air Canada. Complete fucking horrible.
What happened?
Yeah, they fucked me once.
They
really
fucked.
good, too.
Well, I mean, I want to tell you another. Bonnie booked last Christmas a flight to go see.
What did he say?
I don't want to tell you on the air.
Yeah, he did just say that. Why?
No, I said another airline thing that you got to hear.
Oh, he didn't say that at all.
Yeah. Well, let's just.
Are you telling it on the air or not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What do you? Now, fuck the Air Canada. They just ripped us off for $400. They said to Bonnie, you can book this flight. You can fly into Canada with this type of ID.
Right.
Then a week before the flight, she confirmed, and they said, no, you can't do this. And Bonnie goes, well, you told me we could. And they go, well, so, and they blamed her. And I got on the phone. I go, maybe one of your employees made a mistake. They go, well, you could reissue the tickets, but you lose $400. But whatever, and you're never going to get it back. But the worst airline... He would get so pissed off. On Southwest, I'm looking at... I lasted 30 seconds of this fucking flight attendant that thinks she's a comic. And she's doing her fucking...
You weren't on that plane.
No, I was watching it on...
well, let's play that. We got to play that yesterday.
It's fucking horrible.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's even worse is the fucking passengers laughing.
Right.
Like it's... I just want to fucking... I hate people.
Okay, I thought you had a story that happened to you.
No,
this
just
video
watch
went viral. We didn't get to it yesterday. We might as well play it here. It's hilarious. Southwest attendant, flight attendant in midlife crisis must meet... What? What is the title?
Hilarious SWA flight attendant in midlife crisis must meet Ellen and Jimmy Fallon.
Ugh. Oh, yeah, really?
She's got 5.3 million views on this.
Yeah.
And not in a good way. How many likes and dislikes?
No, they're all likes.
21,000
liked her shit?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Why are we even trying? Why are we even trying?
Perfect. You're right.
Some of these comments...
try?
Like that flight attendant totally makes it worth getting the back strain from those seats. Better than a comedy club show.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of Southwest, but being on one of her flights to hear her monologue made it worth flying with her.
Let me hear it.
My God.
It's probably funny.
I turned it off after 20 I got so mad at
You just gotta love smart people.
It's got how many?
5.3 million.
Fucking unbelievable.
Me and Voss were on a plane, by the way, where they tried to be funny on that Pan Am flight we took. Oh, no, it was Carnival Air. It was some awful flight. You and I were on together, and I tried to be funny. That's my first time doing this. The fucking pilot came out and was talking. I wanted to kill myself.
All right, let's have an open mind here.
She's cute.
To have your attention for just a few moments. My ex-husband, my new boyfriend, and their divorce attorney are going to show you the safety features of Boeing 737. It's been a long day for me. To properly fasten your seatbelt, slide the flat end of the buckle. To release, lift up on the buckle. Position your seatbelt tight and lower across your hips like my grandmother wears her support bra. If you get mad, you want to take your toys and go home, there's 8 ways to get there. 2 forward exit doors, short wing window exits, 2 rear exit doors, signs overhead, disco lights on the floor lead each exit. Everybody gets a door prize in the seat back pocket in front of you, along with dirty diapers, chewing gum wrappers, banana peels, and all other gifts you leave for us from time to time. It's a safety information card. Take it out, check it out. You'll notice in the highly unlikely event that the captain lands near a hot tub, everybody gets their very own teeny-weeny yellow Southwest bikini.
Fuck yeah!
You loving this?
Fucking hilarious. I'm telling you, I'm just going to start making flight announcement on stage now.
You should, because that's what the audience is doing.
No, what's embarrassing?
Getting them flight, they're leaving.
She has practiced this a million times.
I'll say that her delivery is flawless.
Flawless.
She's speaking fast and flawlessly delivering these awful jokes.
And she's got really nice breast implants.
Yeah.
You can see it through the little.
Look at the white people
the little
laughing.
outfit. All right, keep going. Chip's loving it.
Take it out on lip shoulder this side, place it over your hand, wrap that strap around your waist, buckle it in front and pull it tight. Once that side pulled in, I'm going to tap inflate to manually inflate blowing the tube at your shoulder. The flight attendants are coming by, hoping that you'll tell them how good looking they are. They're going to make sure your seat backs and trays everywhere in good, full, upright, and absolutely most comfortable position possible. And your carry-on items are crammed and shoved completely into the seat in front of you, leaving absolutely no room for your knees or feet. As you know, it's a no smoking, no whining, no complaining flight.
Fuck yeah!
Please and thank you, and you are such a good-looking flight attendant flight. Smoking is never allowed on board of Southwest. If you're not smoking, the lavatory in the pack for that's $2,000, and if you want to pay that for your airfare, you should have flown somebody else.
Hilarious.
If we do make you that nervous the next hour and a half, you're more than welcome to step outside. We don't discriminate at Southwest. We have a special smoking section just for you. We'll even show you a movie tonight. We have Up in the Air. And the flight attendant serving you, her name is Wendy, and her motto is, if you can light it, you can smoke it. Having a long group is tampering with disabling or destroying any smoke detector or webcam in the laboratories. Federal Aviation Regulation require passenger compliance. The light of passenger information plans and passenger placards. Basically, just do what we say and nobody gets hurt. And although we never anticipate a loss in cabin pressure, if we did, we certainly wouldn't be at work tonight. But if needed, for oxygen mask would off the compartment overhead. Stop screaming, let go of your neighbor, pull under that plastic tubing is fully extended, place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. To activate the flow of oxygen, simply insert 75 cents for the first minute and 66 for your
Pause. I can't even listen to this. Fucking hilarious.
It's so disrespectful. It just makes.
We just live in a different world, man. Because look at all the people. They're
enjoying
they're
it.
loving it.
Yeah,
they're all happy.
They're enjoying it.
They're absolutely enjoying it. Except one guy is just kind of folding his arms.
We're cynical. Those are a plane full of people not being cynical, just enjoying her banter.
Right.
I want to grab her tits and just scream the C word over and over. I don't
If I was on that plane, you know how mad I'd get at the. I don't know. Probably more at the people than her.
You would
for
actually get
liking her.
mad. I'd be like, whatever.
No, I'd
get
fucking.
mad.
I'd get
You would
so
actually-
furious.
why?
Yeah. I would probably go.
Why?
I would probably heckle her or go.
But why would you get mad?
Because I would get
Well
mad at
said.
the people for laughing. No, because you can't even put into words how disrespectful.
Yes, you can. That's your job.
Okay, calm down.
You make a living doing that.
It's so disrespectful. The audience, like the tweets, better than a comedy club. Really, what comedy clubs do you go to? You know what I mean? Like
Probably
her little
some in Maine
scripts,
next week.
Yeah. Oh, it's this week, stupid. Okay. I don't know. It's the people. It's just like when you're in a club working and the middle act's on and they're horrible and the fucking crowd like them, and then now you go up hating the crowd already. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How many times have you dealt with that with the fucking headliner? Right?
Oh boy, 3 in a row. Woo! I'll tell you, there's a hat trick right there. Okay, Grandpa Lewis hair just got me 3 in a row. Shut the fuck up, stupid.
He's growing his hair in a little bit. What's wrong with
Throwing
that?
it in.
He is growing it in.
Why don't you support your friends?
Huh?
How about you support them a little bit?
It looks like a fucking chia pet with AIDS.
That was very hurtful.
That was awful.
It was bad.
It was terrible.
It was
just
bad.
hurtful.
Yes, it was.
It was.
I didn't like your fucking 80s joke.
She would have never done that bit.
No, she works clean. She works clean.
She doesn't need your potty mouth.
I know.
Clean with a slight edge.
I know. Fucking Brenda Regan.
That's dumb. I laughed. I laughed because it was just.
I have a problem with her old lady elbows.
I like her tits though.
But the elbows always give it away.
Ah, she's the. I hate this. Fuck.
All right,
I'm not
let's
flying.
try to get to the end of this. But they're loving it. That's what I don't understand. I'm trying to figure out today. People are that easily amused. I guess if you're on a plane, you're really nervous to begin with. We all hate flying.
I guess if you understand.
Most of us anyway. So if something like that's going on, I could see where maybe it's a little bit of a relief.
Yeah, you're like,
You know, oh, okay.
It's not a relief. They're taking off. You're miserable. You're tired. The last thing you want to hear is fucking this bitch's fucking routine.
Is she going to get in trouble for doing this?
Are you kidding me? They love it.
the pilots hear what she's doing. No way. No way.
Are you kidding me?
Who filmed her?
Fucking. What are you kidding me? The improvs are going to headline her.
All right, let's get to the end of this.
All of that plastic bag may not inflate. You are receiving lots and lots of gin. Oxygen, that is. And if you're traveling with small children, we're sorry. If you're traveling with more than one child, pick out the one that you think might have the most earning potential down the road. And if you're traveling with somebody needing very special assistance, like your husband, bless his heart, or your wife, put on your best first. That's it for the do's and don'ts of show and tell. Sit back and relax, or you can sit up and be tense. Either way, it's not there. The clock's already ticking. Seriously, if there's anything at all that we can do to make your flat more enjoyable, please tell us. Just as soon as we land in Salt Lake City. And if there's anything you can do to make our flat more enjoyable, we'll tell you immediately. We're Shine in Southwest. That's what we call very cheap entertainment. Nobody had to pay extra, but you certainly don't get a refund. That's Lake City in Southwest. Welcome aboard.
I'm fucking crying.
Takes balls, though. Takes balls to just do that.
Well, if she did, she had him. I'd really like her.
This guy's going to explain.
Okay, cool.
This guy's going to explain to us why.
I already know why.
That worked. Marty on Long Island. Marty.
Yep. How you doing?
Hi. Why did that work?
By the way, I do have to say it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't as bad. I thought it was going to be completely over the top hacky.
Well, no,
she had a good rhythm to it. She had confidence. You know.
That's kind of why I hated her.
You think? Yeah.
She's done that 1,000 times. That's not her first time.
Shut up.
Right. She's obviously got the routine down.
Right. She worked on that a lot. Anyway, go ahead, Mark.
Well, it's comedy out of place. You know, you don't go on a flight expecting to hear a comedy show. Look who she's catering to. It's a bunch of nervous old biddies probably going to Florida.
No, they were
they're going
young
to Salt
people.
Lake City, as she just said at the end of it.
And they were young, and there was not only that, I even saw a black lady laughing at this.
She's probably laughing at the white people.
Right. All right. You liked it, Marty?
Not particularly,
but you understand why others would.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if I'm on a plane, I'll give a chuckle. After looking at those tits, yeah.
I wouldn't. All right. I wouldn't be bothered by it, but I wouldn't be laughing as like they were. Let's say hi to Lenny in Toronto. Lenny.
How you doing, guys?
All right, Lenny.
Rich, do you realize I was just driving, I had to call in. You're saying that you're insulted as a comedian at what she's doing.
No, it's just, no, you don't. Yeah, yes, but what I'm saying is comedy. See, listen, one of the responses was, it's better than a comedy club. So this is the mentality. People think that anybody can do comedy.
She thinks that you're on a plane, you're about to eat stale food, she's being funny. No one's like, well, she should host the next Late Show. Like,
no, you're wrong. You're stupid. You're wrong because people. You don't know how people look at comedy. Stop. This is my business. No, this is my business. People look at comedy like it's one of the most least respected art forms in the business. I'm telling you, no, it doesn't. You're wrong. Yeah. And people think, oh, hey, Frank down at the docks can do comedy. Look, this lady on the plane could do it. Anybody could do it.
But we don't know. We don't know. Hold on. We don't know her background. Maybe she is a stand-up comic. Maybe she's goes to open mics or something in these cities. I don't know.
Then she's obviously not a good one if she's still a flight attendant.
Well, she pulled it off.
She got
there.
5 million views. Okay.
Do you have any videos with 5 million views?
Yeah, I had one. They took it down. Go ahead.
She has a context for what she's doing, and she has an audience that can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
She's talking about oxygen masks and flight doors. She can't take that on the road.
That's true. Yes. No, that's not true because people can turn that into material.
I would love to know if
I have.
I would love to know if she's a stand-up on the side trying to make it.
What do you do for a living, sir? I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you kind of
what do you do for a living?
I'm in sales, but on the side, I do comedy like everyone else.
So you get it. You're a comedian. He gets it.
He does comedy on the side. That's very funny.
Is Jimmy there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Jimmy, when are you coming back to Toronto? You got to get back here, man. We miss you.
Thank you. Maybe for the next Dark Comedy Festival next year or something. I don't know.
Why don't you do a Canadian tour? A few of the guys are doing that, and they're pretty successful with it.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
I know. I can't, though, because I'm here.
Louis here twice a year. Louis comes up.
All right, sir.
All right.
Louis doesn't need our help.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Let me say hi to Steve in Colorado. They're very angry with Rich Vos right now.
Yeah, good. They should be.
Very angry. I think I've changed my tune on her. I think she's trying to be a stand-up.
No, she's not.
I don't think she's doing what you're saying.
She's got the chops.
She's got the chops, the rhythm, a few jokes that work.
Yeah, let her follow a fucking middle act that does
good
backflips.
presence.
Shut up. You don't. It's like these
I bet
horrible.
it comes out that
you
she's
know
a-
what? You do a
she's a-
whole fucking month in October on bad fucking on horrible fucking.
Yeah, but this is different.
No,
It's
it isn't
harmless.
different. It's not harmless.
It's
Don't try to go
harmless.
fuck yourself.
It's
She
harmless.
stinks.
I bet you it's going to come out that she actually does stand up
No,
on the
it's
side.
I've heard other
And
Southwest
she's trying
Airlines
to-
employees do this.
And she's trying to, she's trying to make something of it.
No, it's Southwest.
And you watch now, she's going to be on either Fallon or Ellen
Definitely
or
Fallon.
Yeah, and
Kimmel. One of them's going to grab her immediately. When this video hit, like yesterday,
2 days ago,
so
maybe.
she'll be on. She'll be on a late night
And
show
it
either
just-
tonight or tomorrow.
It
You
just,
watch
it just demeans the art form of comedy. So you know what? She's doing a crowd that can't go anywhere. That is, it's just horrible. Shut up. You know.
What did the other caller want to say?
Oh,
Someone's
sure.
mad, right?
What I'm saying is,
Steve
she's
in
gotta-
Colorado. Hold on, you deal with Steve. Go
All right,
ahead.
it's just let's go after
Steve
Clark.
A.
Rich,
Yes.
why do you got to make everything about you?
No, it's about shut the fuck up, jerk off. It's about what I do for a living. No, it's not about me. It's about what I do for a living. I said
Someone
I
woke
watch
up
this.
on the wrong side of the
okay,
bed.
That's
no,
true.
It's not. And you know what? Because I'm the one who lives with me. Okay.
Rich,
Okay.
That's gotta suck.
I know.
You're an idiot for a roommate.
It's what?
let me ask you.
Go ahead.
Don't you think it's possible that this lady was just doing something that she has to do every flight
That's right.
to try to lighten the mood
Exactly.
and make it a little easier?
Okay.
Brighten everyone's day.
You know what? I have to do comedy every night. I don't go on stage and paint.
She did her little shtick.
Exactly.
All right, you know what? If I loved this, the callers would take the opposite.
No, they wouldn't.
Listen,
They liked 5 million views. Did people like it?
I swear to God, it completely changed my tune because I really think this is something she takes pride in and is working at. I'm not saying she's on your level or anything like that, but I would bet money she's trying to be a stand-up on the side.
Yeah, she's got the chops.
She would love the day where she could say goodbye to being a steward, airline stewardess, and does that full time.
Okay, you know what? When I started comedy, I didn't.
It's like you.
When do you plan on that?
I know.
It's like you
I
doing a
didn't go-
podcast. It's cute and all, but it's an insult to us radio guys.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
By the way, this
Huh? No, because we don't try. We do
20 podcasts a week. You do one.
But no,
one
here's
a
the
week.
difference. On our podcast, we say how tough it is to do radio. We always mention radio.
Rich, it was just a joke.
David, hold on. David
David
on Twitter agrees with you.
Relax.
He says, I'd rather this chick than friggin' Rich whining about a couple of silly jokes on a plane. Chill out, Voss.
Yeah, chill out,
what
man.
Voss is saying.
Listen,
Steve, anything else?
Rich, all I want to know is
What?
why can't you just let her have her fun?
That's right.
Yeah.
I didn't stop her. I didn't stop her. I can't have my opinion. Listen, if Norton hated her, you'd be fucking going, you know what, Jimmy? Shut up. Shut up.
Don't rope me into your
Shut up.
Right.
I don't want to hear. I
your
can have my
bitterness?
opinion. I don't like it. I don't like
All right.
I'm not allowed to have an opinion.
All right, let's move on to John in Texas.
Get somebody who agrees.
John, I'm trying.
There is no one.
John, go ahead.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
A couple of things. It sounded to me, the laugh coming from that plane, it was a captive audience, so to speak, but it sounded like maybe a bunch of women response, and that flight.
Gotta tell you, man, the guys were laughing right along. Which was a little, I'm not going to lie, it was a little bothersome, but I could.
That was cute.
But I could tell that she is taking this very seriously.
Listen, you know what? If Norton was on that plane, all you would hear from that seat is, ugh, ugh.
That's what you hear from my seat now. Listening to you.
Why do we have to be on a plane?
Exactly. I thought she was cute. I mean, look, whatever.
Let's say hi to Sal and Beth Page.
What's going on, guys?
Let's acknowledge Beth Page Black today, sir. Go ahead, Sal.
I have a neighbor who's an assistant district attorney for Nassau County, and there was a case. He tries to make every case funny to be appealing to the jury, and there was a case he was doing up by Manhasset. They robbed London Jewelers. A few ethnic people in a rented Escalade robbed London Jewelers. And I didn't think it was funny because he would tell me all these jokes out of context. But we were in the courtroom, and that's somewhere where you don't expect to hear something funny. Someone takes something not so seriously. Just like an airplane. It's a dangerous thing. So I'm sitting there, and one of the defense attorneys go, well, it could have been different people. And he looks at the jury and he goes, what kind of people driving around Manhasset in a rented Escalade, what kind of people would you expect to be in there? And the jury looks at each other, a bunch of white people that start laughing, and the judge is trying to get it back under control. And I always tell him, I go, you should be a fucking comedian. He goes, I would suck at being a comedian. He goes, to be a comedian, you have to be smart. You have to come up with shit out of context. To be a funny guy in that kind of situation, you don't have to be smart. You could just make fun of it because no one expects it.
Nah,
Okay,
she
here.
was funny, though.
I have a
She could
question.
be a comedian.
No, I got a question for you. What's this guy's name? Rob?
I think I have ADD.
No, what's your name, Rob?
What happened?
I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. Here's when you said, okay, it's in a plane, they're a captive
I'm
audience.
on a plane.
Say, Rob, say you and your girl, wife, or whoever.
We're best friends.
Or whatever. Listen.
I want to fly.
Say you were taking a limo ride, and the fucking limo driver was telling jokes and trying to be funny all the way on your ride. Would that annoy you?
There's a difference.
I'm leaving on a jet plane. Woo!
Would that annoy you?
It's a bad example.
Annoy me because it's a fucking limo ride. It's
Yeah.
not a criminal case.
She has to make those.
No, but I'm saying it's
Here's
the same as
difference,
a
Rich.
plane.
She has to make those announcements. A limo driver doesn't have to yap at you. That would be invasive. Like the
Okay,
thing
a
is,
bus.
she's making.
Say
Hold
it,
on,
yeah.
she's making. They don't make announcements on the bus other than streets.
Yeah.
This is something everyone who flies hears every time. So her putting a different twist on it is what's funny. But she has to make those announcements. Yes.
Yeah, like it wouldn't be a limo driver. It'd be like the OnStar lady.
Right.
Well, for me, it'd be a limo driver.
Cracking a joke.
Whatever.
Yeah, you know what?
I don't like it.
All right, Sal, thank you.
Have a good one.
I'm the guy that obviously hates most things on this show. I don't mind this one. I don't care.
Yes, you do.
I really don't. I swear.
Well, she did a great
If
job.
he might be playing with you, I don't care.
I know he hates it. I know for a fact he hates it. Okay?
No, look at his smile.
He's lying because
No.
if he was on that plane,
He's not a good actor. Look at how
we know
sincere he
that.
is. Look how
Okay.
sincere he is.
Yeah, I don't see any cheekiness over there.
Yes, he is
There's
lying.
no cheekiness.
If he was on that plane, I promise you.
Let's go to Claire in Houston. Claire. Claire.
Hey.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up?
Claire.
Not
Hey,
much,
Claire, get it?
driving to work.
I got it.
So here, I think, because I used to fly Southwest a lot because I'm from the South.
Prove it.
I did it so much. But,
All right, you proved it. Go ahead.
There's a bunch of suits one day sat around at Southwest, and they were like, when we do this flight announcement shit, let's make it zany. Because I've been on a bunch of those flights where someone gets up there and says something either funny or like painfully, sadly not funny. But I think that's something they try to encourage with their flight attendants.
Yeah, this is done. Every time I fly on Southwest.
You think they did this on the Malaysian
There was
flight?
a guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that would
Awkward.
work. Or the German flights, they'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I've flown Southwest, and the male guys try to do this.
The male guys?
The male attendant. The male.
The male guy? Who says the male guys?
There's just males and females. Oh, no, there is other options. my mistake.
My bad. All right, Claire.
It's lighthearted.
Yeah, it was lighthearted fun.
I would
Didn't
love
hurt
this.
anybody.
They, you know.
Boss is a crank.
How mad are you going to be when that gets her on Ellen DeGeneres or Jimmy Fallon?
Not at all.
Well, you're mad she's on the plane, but you won't be mad when she's on Ellen. Shut up.
Look at the girl that sang.
See, this is what you got to do to get on Ellen. Get on a flight and
I'm
do a
not
little
trying-
stand-up.
this is-
Besides the fact she's stealing your bit, sir.
Absolutely.
But you're
Yeah.
too stupid to know that.
Here's
You started this bit doing comedy in weird places. Remember?
Yeah. What I'm saying is,
He doesn't remember, does
Yeah, I
he?
do. At Starbucks and at the roof, the diner, I would the Starbucks tour, and now I lost my train. You know what? Look at the girl that did the black chick that did the rap about the fire, her house. Do you remember that on YouTube? It was big, and
How did it go?
How are you such a bad explainer?
No, because I don't remember.
How does it go? You brought it up.
Everybody knows the black chick when her house was burning. They did a fucking rap behind her after the fire. She goes, "Oh Lord," or "Oh God," or whatever. No,
You mean-
I don't know what you mean,
she was
Rich.
just a regular person.
Are you talking about? Oh Lord, there was a fire.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
She didn't do a rap.
Well, she did whatever. She
was just talking.
Let me tell you the business. She got an agent after that, and they were booking her in places.
That's what happens.
I know. So
and that part of it should be
become a flight attendant. You'll get an agent.
Exactly.
That's right.
Going back to my point, next time you're on a flight, you fly all the time. Do that.
Or you say, ain't nobody got time for that.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Try
about. Ain't nobody got time for
Can
that.
you play
That's
this
good.
lady? It's Sweet Brown, or what was her name again?
Yeah, Sweet Brown.
Sweet Brown, right. I remember her.
Just a fucking world full of
But
whores.
didn't even know her slug line.
This is the remix that Vos is talking about that they did.
Yeah.
44 million views.
Jesus. All right, now I'm mad because I make videos. All right, I'm with you now, finally.
The life that she deserved.
What? 44 million?
44 million. And the original one, that's just a news report, has 49 million.
When she first realized the complex was on fire. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
By the way,
ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got
Vos, who is criticizing this,
Oh, I love it.
is cracking up. He's loving this.
Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, I woke up to go give me a cold pop. Then I thought somebody.
You know, I've never heard this.
No?
I'll be clicking like, though.
Jesus is a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing. Jesus, I ran for my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. I said, oh Lord, Jesus is a fire. I said, oh Lord, Jesus is a fire. I said, oh Lord, Jesus is a fire. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus is a fire. Oh Lord, Jesus is a fire. I said, oh Lord, Jesus is a fire. I said, oh Lord, Jesus is a fire. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nice.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
44 million views.
That's great, though.
Yeah, but I mean,
I love
it's
it.
so funny.
She's just naturally funny. There
I know,
are people
it's great.
that are just naturally funny. I don't know if she can translate that to stand-up.
No, it's great.
She's naturally
Oh,
funny.
no, she was just, you know, I remember that news clip. Yeah, she was describing
Well,
something.
she wasn't even trying to be funny.
So what's wrong with her getting famous, though?
Stop. First of all she did was say, hey, the people that cut that and made that.
We understand. We don't think that she did that in the rehearsal
And what I'm
studio.
saying,
The original
No.
clip has 49 million of her just being herself.
Oh, it does, right?
No.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is, it's you're taking somebody just because they got that many hits and you turn them into a star. It's just
Rich is saying that he ain't got
entertainment.
time for that.
If you
the
got
other guy, I think's hilarious
Hold
too.
on.
Who's
Hold on.
hilarious?
Hilarious. Let me explain something to you.
You don't say. Or
If you
what's
got a
that guy?
video, if you got a video on YouTube that gets 49 million views of you being yourself, people are of course going to look at that and go, "Wow, she has an audience. We can make money off that."
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We're full of
People
what's
don't,
wrong with that?
People don't click videos to the tune of 49 million unless it's interesting to them.
Right, Rich.
I mean, people used
You
to
know
get
what?
deals because they were good on TV.
That's right.
Now people watch the internet.
Hunk of shit.
The other guy's hilarious.
Hilarious.
The one guy that
I'm gonna make a shirt.
when
Hilarious.
he's looking at the fucking car. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You're the worst explainer, like
'Cause I don't
Jimmy
remember
said.
these.
But you don't even give us enough to even try to figure it out for you. The car, what?
Well, he's looking at. He says, what's his catchphrase? You don't say, or what?
I don't know what his catchphrase is.
You
His
don't
catchphrase.
say.
No.
There's a lot of people with catchphrase out there, so
No,
we still
this
don't know where
guy's
to
so
go with
funny
this.
on the internet.
How do you know it's funny?
Your
You can't
original
even
point was
explain
that
it.
these people shouldn't be famous.
No, I'm
and now
saying
you're being
they're
like,
fun-
oh, that's so fucking
No,
funny.
it could be funny.
What's the car
but-
guy?
No, he just.
Bob Rub? Whoop, whoop.
No.
Don't help him out.
No,
This is the
no,
best.
I guess I don't remember.
But you brought it up.
He's a goofy white guy. He
What
plays
was
a
the
character.
What was the catchphrase?
I don't remember
There's
it.
not a lot of goofy white guys on YouTube. So
Come on, someone
we should be able
knows.
to
One of
figure
your
this one out.
listeners knows.
Car guy that's a goofy.
No, he's not a car guy. He's looking at a car. He goes, would you look at that? That guy. You know what I'm talking about? You never heard him? You never see? That's what he says. Would you look at that?
Say, I'm trying to find this video with all the info that Rich just gave us.
Would you look at that? He'll come right up.
Which
there
one
it
is it?
Right there.
Would you look at this car?
Oh, this is so funny.
I don't know if I've seen this.
You've never
one.
seen this?
I've never seen this.
Viral videos with Rich Vos.
It's from 3 years ago.
Yeah, watch this.
I don't know if I know this.
Oh, look at that. What are you wiping the windows? Oh, look at that. That's nice and shiny.
Well, it's a 78.
Yeah, it's looking good. Looks really good.
Yeah, it's got original paint, too. And
Yeah.
people that owned this thing before me must have put the thing away in its Long Island, New York garage every day of its life.
Oh, go figure. Look at that. Oh, look at
Got
that.
it for $700. It's real clean. You can work on it. It's the things are not packed.
dressed
really
like Chip.
There's still a lot of room to work. So with that consideration,
Right.
you know, I'll go down.
You still do it.
Park that $700.
Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. You know, when I see a car like this, first thing I do is I say, would you look at that? You know what I mean? Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh, my gosh. Just look at it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well.
What the heck is that? Oh, look at it. You got me running all around the car.
Yeah, the only point.
Oh, would you look at that? Just look at that.
I can't pull it out either. I'd have to drill it.
Would you just look at it?
Yeah, it's sad. It's the only mark.
I
on
mean,
the
just
car.
look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, just get a look at that.
A cop did that.
A cop. Oh, where is he? I'd like to look at him.
Went over and tried to fight it.
Yeah.
They told me we're not required to post warnings here in New Jersey.
Oh, would you look at that? Listen, I got pulled over in Jersey twice for not wearing a seatbelt in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
In the passenger seat.
Really?
And got a $40 ticket.
Yeah,
I said, would you look at that?
The way they got
Would you look at that? Would you look at it? I was so mad.
Basically, they got to earn their money the old fashioned way.
Whenever a cop writes you out a ticket, the first thing you do is you take the ticket and you say, would you look at this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, if I'd have done that, the cop did it and I wasn't there that night.
Yeah. You should have said, look at this, and that would have probably got you off if you told him to look at it.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I went over there the first time to
look at
fight
this.
it.
Yeah, you got to look at it.
And
Yeah.
the cop
Look at this.
wasn't
Yeah,
there.
right, because he had to look at it first.
He didn't show up.
Yeah, because he had to look at it. Because he had to look at this.
You know what the judge did?
He probably told you to look at it.
Postponed
Oh,
the case.
son of a... He probably had to look at it and say, look at this.
And I asked him the second time.
This just proves that
I
people are
figured I
so
was just gonna get off.
self-absorbed.
And then he said, look at it.
This guy doesn't notice this guy's doing this to him.
I asked the cop, where were you the last time? He said,
The last time he said, look at this.
My guess is
He probably did that. Oh, would you look at that?
he
Oh, would
did
you
it
look
with
at
the
that?
door of his
Oh,
ride
look
or
at that. What an
whatever
idiot. Would you look at that? Oh, look at that.
Day I go
Look at
out,
that. Look at that.
I'd have to drill it out. I've tried getting under here.
Oh, would you look at that? You got
On my
under?
wheel.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Get from behind
Look at
it,
that.
you can't do.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at
see,
that.
And if you tell that to the cop,
Look at that.
they're not going to give you any consideration.
Oh, look at that. You got to look at it this way, okay? You just got to look at it. That's all you can do anymore.
Yeah, I looked at it as right, and I see, you know.
How many hits did he get?
He finally
18
looked
million?
at it. 18 million for that. You know what, Rich? Thank you. I've never seen that. I love it.
I got a video that's like that, but it's like, check this out.
That's something Chip could easily do.
Yeah.
How fucking
There's a
funny is
concept
that?
there. That's very funny. I've been on a flight with that stewardess a few times. Mike says in Miami she's been doing this routine for years.
Yeah, she's good.
So someone finally taped her. I used to work for Southwest and know for a fact they would let him do a set while a flight boarded. Then they'd put it on their website. You should do that, Rich.
Yeah.
Rich, you're bashing your entire... basing. All right, hold on. Dutch, Colorado, go ahead.
Because Vos...
Rich, do you realize you're basing your entire argument off of one YouTube comment? You're saying it's disrespectful towards comedy when one person...
No, stop. It's the audience laughing at her like they think they're in a comedy club. It's just some
They're
fucking
laughing
horrible...
because they're there, you stupid
No,
old
you look at you fucking idiot. I've been in places where people try to be funny because I'm there. It doesn't make me
One
laugh.
person
Shut
said it
up.
was
You're
better
just
than
the
a comedy
average.
club.
You're the average Joe that should be on that plane.
Right.
Fuck you. Fuck yourself and get on the plane and laugh. All right? That's all. Don't tell me.
I'll do that then.
Okay.
All right, let's say hi to Larry in Connecticut. Larry!
Hey, guys. First of all, I just want to pass along my sympathies about Otto, man. That sucks.
Yeah, we're not happy about that. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to miss that chuckle of his.
Right on, Larry.
I just want to tell Voss not to be so insecure. I mean,
I'm not insecure. Stop it. I'm very secure. What I do well.
Wow.
What I do well. And I've been doing it for 30 years. There's nothing you could say that would make me like this. Okay.
Dude, you're a brilliant comedian. Norton's obviously at the top of his game, but that material she was saying in the comedy club would be a 1 or 2 at best. But on the plane, it's passable.
Yeah, we understand.
It's not.
And I know you're saying, and I know you're offended by her or other people saying, "Oh, she can do comedy." That's like me saying I could be a cook. Doesn't mean I'm a 4-star chef.
All right. We got to cut this topic off because we got a big star outside the studio. Thank you, Len. And I heard, and someone else says, Chris, the teacher who calls a lot, he says, you have to realize that, like this woman, most of the people in that world are happy, unlike all of us.
Oh, shit.
What happened?
Okay.
What happened?
Holy fuck.
What?
He's from Law and Order.
No shit he is.
He's coming in with Dean Norris.
Yeah, let's go.
Together.
Oh, you just talked to him, didn't you, Sam?
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. I met him at the Leary roast.
It's about time you do our show, sir. Come on in, guys.
How are you going?
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Holy crap. Nice little surprise today.
Hey, come on, I need a little. There you go. What the?
How
you doing, brother?
Really
good.
You look thinner than you were on the show. Are you thinner?
I am thinner.
How much did you lose?
213 pounds.
About looks right.
Yeah.
You guys are in a movie together, right?
Hello. Hello. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know, I got to say, I had never seen, when you came in last time, I had not seen Breaking Bad.
Oh, yeah?
I had not seen it, and
Yeah.
I finally watched the series. You're awesome.
Oh, thanks, man.
Fucking awesome.
Oh, thank you.
When you were in last time, you just made believe you were awesome.
No, but I
he
didn't know
didn't
it was
see
an
it
actor,
yet.
but I had never seen that series,
Right.
and Anthony was an expert on it.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
finally went through it and saw it, and you were tremendous.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Are you going through withdrawals now that it's over?
I think I'm past it now.
You're finally done?
Yeah, we still got a little, we're still kind of hanging out doing the, we got one more shot at the Emmys.
Yeah.
This year, because it was for the last season.
One more time to get together.
One more time to get together, yeah, and smack that thing around again.
Nice.
So, yeah.
That show, I had, before I started watching, I had like 27 years sober, but I relapsed.
That's how you know it's a good show, right?
Powerful
yeah.
show.
Yeah, it really did make getting high look fun. It made it look fun.
Oh, yeah, the chick with no teeth, that really looked fun, didn't
Well,
it?
yeah, in my experience, yes. Even more fun than the girls with teeth. So,
there's one scene I can never get out of my head on Oz when you were wrestling the guy and broke his legs.
Lee Ferguson.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Oz. It's just such a powerful fucking scene that he trusted you so much, and boom.
That was his first mistake. And I'm here to tell you the Gracie system of jiu-jitsu works.
It works, huh?
All 4 limbs snap, like chicken bone.
how nice is it doing a series on HBO? Because HBO really, I mean, they kill people off. You never expect them to kill off. I think HBO overall has the best series after series after series.
Yeah, but I agreed, and I think they were ahead of the pack, and I think that everybody is people are catching up because they're getting wise to the parameters that are acceptable and what people want to see, what they want to watch.
Fucking
FX is pretty. I just binge watched Game of Thrones, man, the last month.
Yeah, it's
fucking awesome.
Yeah,
and that's not my kind of show, but I love it, man.
Yeah, and a good show will kill somebody off. Like any show that will kill off a person that I really like,
They have no problem doing it.
Oh, HBO loves it. The happier that people are with you, the more likely they are to lop your head off in season 2.
Game of Thrones is based on novels,
Right.
Yeah,
but
I think it was a true
If you
story.
read it, you knew.
yeah, the dragon part.
I kind of knew it was made up, Rich.
And also, I got to tell you, any producer is very happy with that new operating paradigm because if you get an actor who's a pain in the balls, it's like I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Can I have some more money? You're dead.
Yeah, that's got to be a real. That kind of probably evens out the actors a little bit too, and know that they will drop you in a second.
Yeah, because in the old days they just didn't do that, man. You knew you were on the show forever.
Yeah, once you were in,
a
you're in.
star, right? We should say that Dean Norris and Christopher Meloni's in studio. I don't know if we even.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
Okay.
We didn't?
No, I don't think so.
I'm Christopher Meloni,
and I'm Dean Norris.
What is the movie you guys are doing?
Small Time.
Take it away, Dean.
Take it away, Dean. We sell cars, man, and we he deals with like family stuff. I just get drunk and get the kid laid.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I get the kid. I get some fucking hot chicks, man.
Yeah.
And we get them.
So
laid.
Dean has the role of
crazy uncle.
Yeah, crazy uncle, free flowing bachelor, getting laid all the time. I'm the sulky
crybaby.
Yeah. Okay. Angst-ridden dad who's I don't know why I get these fucking parts.
I just saw you in a movie, and I'm trying to picture which one recently. What was the last movie you did?
Frozen Ground I did with Nick Cage. Get down! Get down! Get down! I said that, I think. In every movie I've ever done.
What movie, Rich? Watch it. I can't think of it. We watch a movie every.
Is it an old movie? A new movie? Was it in theater?
I could tell that it was riveting. Apparently,
it was. It was a good movie.
Die Hard.
Great.
Die Hard.
He's not good at explaining things.
The first one.
We just.
I want this job, man. What do you say? Can we get our own?
Yeah, you can easily
sit
do
around and just like get high like you guys. Get high with you guys and get drunk.
So you saw him in a movie and it was good, but you don't know what the movie was or what he did in
I watch
it.
a movie, fucking 10 movies.
Well, then why would you bring it up?
It's really embarrassing now, man.
You sure you're not mistaking Dean for me?
No.
Or me for Michael Chiklis.
I met you at the Dennis Leary roast years ago.
There you go.
Stalking you.
Yeah.
But you, please.
No, you have no memory of him, do you?
No, none whatsoever.
None whatsoever. That
I
makes
was
me
really
happy.
high at the time.
This is based on a true story, too?
Yeah, Joel Cerno, who was the creator of 24, he was the writer-director of the movie, and it was based on his dad was a salesman, carpet and wood flooring and all that stuff, and and drapes, and that's
when the drapes match the carpet.
Badang, bang, kabadang, chow. Yeah,
but it's not. Yeah, so it is based on and his kind of relationship with his dad.
So what is it about? It's you guys, the relationship between what? Go ahead.
It's Chris's boy wants to become a salesman, and his mom used car salesman. His mom, Chris's wife in the show, is not really happy about that, and he comes to hang out with us for a summer to learn how to sell cars. And it's a sweet movie, man. It's kind of a guys getting to know each other, kid coming of age, and all that.
Yeah, kid coming of age, and in the end you realize I'm kind of coming of age, and I'm moving on with my life because I had a tough time getting over what my wife had done to me. I'm sure a lot of guys in this room are the same thing.
Yeah,
but
what your wife did to me was
oh.
So wait, so you play a used car salesman? Did you hang out with them? Because used car salesmen have like a horrible reputation of being just disgusting.
Yeah, they do.
But they got great personalities.
Yeah,
and they're snappy dressers.
We didn't get that part right.
Did you ever see Used Cars with Kurt Russell?
Yeah. No. Wow, I can't even remember it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's from like 1979.
It's one of Jimmy's favorite movies. You bring it up from time to time.
Occasionally I will.
Yeah.
Because it's just kind of
one of
used
your
cars.
favorite comedies, I should say.
I think used car salesmen are so interesting. There's such a brilliant ability you have to be able to do to rope people in who are already skeptical. Because nobody walks into a used car lot thinking these are going to be great, honest people.
Absolutely, yeah.
And they finally onto them, and they still get you. You're right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, and we have fun with that in the show. It's really, we have some good moments where we do that.
Yeah. Good stick.
Where we take advantage of people.
Did you hang out on used car lots and actually talk to these people and watch them work?
I didn't. He probably did.
You did?
Yeah, I went to 2 different ones, and it was just interesting to see how they engage you, what they're, whether it's a hard sell, soft sell, kind of a change, they come soft and then they bring it in a little harder, and they all had different tactics. It was just kind of interesting whether they were the hoverers or they were more of the let you go and you'll come to the right decision. But they all have their own.
What technique kind of puts you the most in awe? Like, I can't believe they did that.
The guys who can, as you said, break through the natural skepticism through, and how I looked at it is, they were able to read me, find out what my humor was or what my attitude was.
Which is tough.
Yeah. It's non-existent. And work with you, or kind of morph their personality to mimic. My I went to a lot of French.
Coffee's kicking in soon.
I went to a lot of French.
So that was what worked, was the guys that had the ability to adjust on the fly. What was something you saw that was awful? Like why is this asshole thinking this is going to work? There has to be something that they did that was just terrible.
I only saw there were two guys, and it was the second guy who it was like nails on a chalkboard. He kept going, really, really, like. No, what's coming out of my mouth, I don't fucking believe. What do you mean, really? The answer is yes. I'm telling you how I feel and think about what's going on here. But I kept stringing him along, but he kept going, really? Like, yeah, nah, I don't see myself in. But yeah, nah, I'm not feeling that. Really? Really? Yeah, no, the color of the upholstery. Really? All right. And he'd move me on, try and get.
So
me
what's his end game there, to get you to doubt yourself enough to put your trust in his hands?
Yeah, well, that's what I felt, as though he was trying to, as if I was coming with some kind of self-doubt, because of the force of his personality, he could convince me.
Yeah, make you second guess yourself.
Yes,
exactly. Yeah.
So then you seek counsel from him or approval.
Yes,
right?
Yes. That he knew a better way for me than I knew.
No, that's an
Dean, I'm telling you, it's all psychological.
Well, used cars, people buying used cars are at a different level than someone going to buy a new car. A lot of them don't have good credit. They don't, so they're desperate. So a lot of them are going, well, if I could just get a fucking car, I'm out of here.
And it's really nice to prey on that.
Take advantage.
Did you think of the movie yet? I'm obsessed with this. You don't remember the movie he was in?
No, I was going to look it up. I'll think of it when they leave.
You should look it up. Let's say hi to Eric. He wants it. Actually, no. Let's go to Matt.
Fuck you, Eric.
Yeah, exactly. Eric stinks.
Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Gene, yeah, man. I really just want to hear you say, my name is Asex Schrader.
How about if I just cut it short and say, go fuck yourself?
He's done with that. Done. We got a used car salesman on the line. Pete, Connecticut.
Yo.
What's up, buddy?
First off, what the fuck is Rich Vos's problem this morning? Holy shit.
Shut up. You asked these two guys.
Yeah, you guys walked in when it got a little weird just before you walked in.
You guys are two accomplished actors. If you got on a plane and two flight attendants started doing a scene together, would you fucking go, this is ridiculous?
It depends on the scene, brother. And how
it was from Oz, I'd say more. Give me more.
If they're the U.S. Air Tweet and they were doing that, hey.
With a little
There's a viral video where the flight attendant did stand up, and these guys are very, very good at that.
And they're offended? Are you offended?
So he's very annoyed by it.
Yeah, I hear you.
People laughing.
No, I hear you.
And it demeans what I do for a living.
I hear you.
Exactly. And there's nothing a comedian hates more than joy being spread.
Oh, shut up, fucking bright-eyed douchebag.
I'm a happy person. I like to spread happiness.
I hear you. I hear you. No,
fucking degrading.
You got Dean Norris on your side,
I
Rich.
hear you, man.
Pete, you got anything
Not knowing
else?
the whole story, basically,
Exactly.
I hear you.
Yeah. Pete?
All right, first off, hey, I'm a car salesman, and I love car salesman movies, so I feel like this is a tribute to my craft.
Hell yeah.
And what a craft it is.
It's one of the hardest fucking jobs in the world.
Absolutely.
So explain some of the stuff Christopher was saying.
Well, I mean, first off, it is like...
Really?
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 Yeah, that whole really thing that he was explaining.
All right, if you say so.
Really? I missed the really thing. I must have been on hold.
Oh, you missed it. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I was on hold. I'm sorry. But, like, I know...
All right, hold on, Pete. Let's go with this. What's your game when someone comes onto the lot?
You tailor it to the customer. If I got somebody who's skittish, I'm Mr. Sensitive. I'm the nicest fucking guy in the world. Oh, you have all the space in the world. If I get an asshole who's like, fuck you, you don't know what you're talking about, I give it right back to him. Fuck you, buddy. And that's the way it works. You gotta find what works with everybody. You're a fucking psychologist.
Yeah, I guess the interesting thing is, I bet you how many used car salesmen go into it going, you know what? I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. Right.
I'm going to take the honest. I'm going to give the customer honesty, and then after making no commission for 4 months, you begin to tailor.
Fucking I'll lie like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Do you prejudge ups? Like do you prejudge the guys that walk on lots, or do you take anybody?
Yeah, you know, a lot of people that I work with will not take, for example, Chinese people.
Yes.
Hard to deal with.
Why?
Hard to deal
Why?
with. You could give them the best fucking deal right off the bat, and they're still going to negotiate.
Yeah.
They won't, unless you, like, insult them. And it's so fucked up, but unless you, like, insult them or piss them off, they're not going to buy off you.
All right, who's the easiest mark?
You love old folks.
Oh, man.
God, what a terrible
Pensioners. For the pensioners.
They walk in with a walker.
Thank you, Madoff.
We all have old folks in our families.
Yeah.
Number one, they have all the time in the world. They're not rushing you.
That's true.
They're not telling you, hurry up, I got 10 fucking minutes, I got 3 fucking kids in the car, I haven't fucking got laid in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck.
My depends are full. It's the
world.
only thing that they have to worry about.
Is there a changing station in that bathroom?
Is there a changing station in the back seat of the car?
Wow. Well, we did ask him, though, who were the best marks, and he said, he just answered honestly.
Old people.
It's old people because they're the best. They got money. They want somebody. Their grandkids won't talk to them. Their kids won't talk to them. They just want somebody to fucking talk to them.
They want to buy a car.
And look, it's a service business. I mean, it's not like he's ripping them off. It's just like, you want a car? But sell you a car.
How do you sleep at night, sir?
Exactly.
How do you live with yourself?
With the money he made off the old fuckers.
You know what the worst is? Whenever I lease a car, I try to sound like I know what I'm talking about so I don't get fucked. But 2 or 3 moments in, they know I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'll be like, because I'm thinking I'm going to want to lease low mileage, and the guy's going to go, what about the APR? And I'm like, I don't know what that means. And he's like, got you, shithead.
You fall apart fast, huh?
I collapse immediately.
I was in a place trying to, and I go, how much are these Audis? And he goes, that's a sob.
He buys his cars online.
Yeah, eBay.
No, I don't. I don't.
Tell him about your cars.
I buy fucking BMWs. That's my cars.
Used online.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I go to fucking Flemington. One time years ago, when I had a lot of money, I wanted a Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
And I saw a beautiful one online, and it was. And I was working in Florida. It was in Florida. I go, what the fuck? It's only 20 grand, 30 grand, and I sent 1,000. I got there. And the picture wasn't
deceiving. Quite the same.
So I got my money.
What was in the trunk again? Was that
there was
Jimmy Hoffa?
The car was in a flood, so you could tell. And I go, "What? This car was in a flood?" He goes, "No, just sauerkraut and kielbasa in the trunk." So the guy put the sauerkraut and kielbasa, thinking I didn't know the difference between a flood and kielbasa.
Who carries sauerkraut and kielbasa in a Rolls Royce?
To sell a flooded car. Okay, so I just got my money back. Look, I buy golf clubs on eBay, this and that. What's the difference?
Yeah. Golf clubs in a vehicle is a great difference between buying a car and a golf club.
No, you're 100% wrong.
No,
Again, you guys, this is the wrongest radio show I've ever been on.
Yeah, thank you for that endorsement, my friend.
Pete, you done? You good, Pete?
Hey, you know what? I got a great story to add on.
Oh,
yeah, we can't wait,
never
Pete.
works out.
Go ahead, Pete.
Never works out.
No, this will work out. This is
All right, let's try.
Go ahead, Pete.
my favorite car selling story ever. And this will tell you, don't ever fuck with a car salesman. Fucking guy comes in, thought he tried to play a fucking, tried to play the angle like, you know what, you told me this vehicle had this for options, and you told me this vehicle it had power locks. I never told the guy the fucking vehicle had power locks. We never promised him anything. So now he starts making a scene, starts yelling at me in the middle of the showroom, calling me a fucking liar. So finally to the point, the boss comes over and says, look, we're just going to pay for his power locks. Get the fucking guy out of here. So the next week, the guy comes in, he's all swaggering. Fuck you, I got my fucking power locks. The boss says, look, just take the guy's truck into the back and fucking just stay away from him. So when I did, I got in his fucking truck. He had this nice pair of leather fucking riding gloves that he used to drive around in. I fucking jerked off in his gloves, left him on his front seat.
Wow. All right. You pulled it out there. I was about to fall asleep, and you pulled it out of your ass.
That would have been a better story if it was his hat. But I'll still take it.
All right, the punchline was there. All right, Pete. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Pete.
I think we got to say goodbye to these guys.
That was a happy ending.
Wow.
You guys got an interview to do.
Yeah, we didn't know Christopher was coming in. We only have Dean's information, but...
we didn't know Dean was coming in. This was a last-minute thing, which was nice.
The film is called Small Time.
Small Time.
And when is it out? And
this weekend, Chris Meloni and
April 18th.
Bridget
Dean
Moynihan.
Norris and
Kevin Nealon.
and Kevin Nealon, Devin Bostic.
Kevin Nealon, what does he
Yeah.
play?
Funny, man.
He plays one of our funny buddies.
He's fucking funny, man.
And give me, you get with the guy who rolled around with the naked guy with the butt, rolled around with the
Borat, yeah.
Borat, yeah. Come on, man.
I don't know.
What, he's in the movie?
Yeah, he's in the movie, baby. Yeah.
Wait, the fat guy that rolled around with
Yeah.
And how could, is in the movie? Okay.
Exactly. That's all you need to know, right?
That's a hell of a way to sell a movie.
That's right.
And Dean is also promoting Under the Dome season 2, and the premiere of that is June 30th.
Congrats on season 2, though.
Thank you. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Come back and see us, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Christopher Meloni and, of course, Dean Norris. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Better than you!
Well, it's just me. Jimmy has to shit. Vos is just wandering around, hoping that he gets recognized by someone. Huh?
He's lost.
He's lost. And Roland's patting me on the back because we took Dean Norris. There's your update.
Yay.
And Christopher Meloni, who was very cool as well. Yeah, I just retweeted somebody. Dean Norris absolutely is the type of guy you'd want to go and have a couple beers with.
Yeah. And he's not afraid to be opinionated. You read his Twitter ever?
No.
He just takes shots at people. It's great.
All right, I'll follow him. What's his Twitter? Wah, 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 wah.
You shouldn't sing
wah, 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 wah.
after you ask questions. It's rude.
Better than you!
Okay.
How's Sal today? Sal's on the board for Travis. Doing all right, Sal?
Doing good.
Roland, how about you?
I'm all right.
Doing all right, doing all right.
How's the cronut guy? I'm obsessed with him.
He's doing well. He's introducing his new little Easter delicious treats for the holidays.
You gonna be able to buy it at CVS?
Yeah, what kind of Easter treats? And how many is he going to make this time?
Well, these, of course, again, are a limited edition.
See, this is exactly what we were talking about earlier. I got it done, by the way. Everyone gets a poster who wants a poster. And did you see? And Don Wicklund is not happy about it.
It's like a little peep with caramel inside the egg.
Well, let me see. But it's the limited edition crap sucks.
When you told Don...
Oh, my God, that's fucking... Oh, yeah. All right, I'll say it. It's cute.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's cute. It's cute.
I guess.
It's like caramel.
It's Dominic Ansel on Instagram. How many is he making, though? What, 8?
Probably till Easter, then that's it.
Really? Yeah. All right. There you go.
When you told Don he was actually going to have to make all those posters, he looked at you like the chef looks at De Niro in Casino and goes, "But do you have any idea how long that's going to take?"
But you didn't tell it properly. I went, you're going to have to mail out a lot of posters now. And that's when he gave me the look. Instead of just being nice about it.
Why would you be nice about it?
Because I'm a nice guy now.
Huh?
I'm a nice guy. Everyone knows it. I'm a nice guy, right, Jimmy? Everyone knows it.
Yeah. I wouldn't say everyone knows it. I think that's a bit of an overstatement.
Yeah.
You are a nice guy.
Your eyes got very big there, sir.
No, you are.
Dominic Ansel, our cronut pal, has a new treat for Easter. I'm obsessed with him and the fact that he doesn't make enough for everybody.
They're Peeps of Boo, making marshmallow chicks filled with salted caramel and real eggshells. Well, they're probably really good. It sounds good.
Can he bring a few by? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow? I don't know, because he's been so busy baking.
Don't even worry about it. I'll go to the store and buy Peeps from anywhere.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I just get a bag of Peeps.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Okay.
Or Friday, I'll stop by early before I come in and pick some up.
That's if we're here
Really?
Friday.
Yeah.
Well, this is fucking riveting.
We're here
radio.
Friday?
Yeah, I think we're here on Friday.
I think we're taking Monday off after Easter. Right?
When's Easter? Oh, this Sunday.
Is this Sunday?
Yeah.
You do Easter?
My kid, for my kid.
I mean, I gotta. What a
You know,
terrible
what do we
Jew
do?
you are.
What do you mean? I buy him I buy her candy and stuff.
That's all right. I made the mistake.
You know.
Voss almost said, yeah, but it was with a hooker, and then he realized that was what I meant.
No, you're right.
You don't remember that movie?
What movie?
You embarrass everybody.
Well, look him up on IMDb.
But
you
you
embarrass
do.
everybody.
Because they don't know the relationships here.
I don't give a fuck. Like,
But why would you? I gotta be honest. Why would you go? Wow, I just saw you in a movie because you know because you know the guy's gonna go. Well, which movie? Because everyone has that ego that wants to be filled.
50 movies.
And then you don't even know the movie. What part he played?
Not booking a room.
Do you know what the movie was about?
Yeah, something.
Oh my God, this is so frustrating.
Oh, okay. I don't remember his name. I was going to look him up, but I didn't want to
Did
ask
you
him his
see
name.
it in a movie theater?
No.
Okay. Was it on HBO? Which means it would be a slightly older movie.
Can you just look it up?
Was it on pay-per-view? You don't even know what channel it was on, I bet.
We watch movies
Netflix?
all the time. Yeah, it could have been.
Oh, my God, Rich. How do you get by in life?
What are you talking about? The guy laughed at me 3 times.
And then all of a sudden, this is what's so weird about you. Like, just general knowledge, you're lost, and then you can be so quick with a line. How do you not know the movie? And then why would you bring it up if you weren't sure?
I thought he would know which one he just did.
But that's not how. But that's not how it works.
Oh, the counselor.
The counselor.
Yeah, he was. We just saw the counselor. That's all.
Who was in the counselor?
He. That's the movie.
Who else was in it? What was the movie about?
Oh, geez, it's a big cast.
Yeah.
It was an ensemble, right?
Michael Fassbender, Penelope Cruz.
Yeah.
Right.
Cameron Diaz. Who's this guy?
Javier Bardem or whatever. But
it's not Bardem.
Bardem. Wait, what's his other
He
movie?
read the name. This isn't even a photo.
Oh, who the fuck cares? He was big, and now he's doing,
Now he's just doing Brad Pitt movies.
Wow. I swear I never heard of this movie.
Yeah,
so.
me neither.
And what's the other movie you do before that? Go back.
Because you're not sure if that was the movie,
We
right?
just saw The Counselor.
No, The Frozen Ground?
No, it was The Counselor.
Oh, that was the one with Vanessa Hudgens.
Right, okay.
It was The Counselor.
Patrick in New Orleans, also known as Nolan.
Yeah. I'm working New Orleans.
Patrick.
In
Morning,
June.
fellas.
Hey.
In June, if the club
boss,
opens.
You take fucking stupid pills this morning or what?
He's
Taken him, melted him down, and shot it.
Yeah, really?
Hey, I wanted to let you guys know I rented a movie last night. You remember that movie with that guy?
Thank you. But he brings it up in front of the guy and then has no info about it.
We watched the movie. He could have. I said, what was. First of all, he doesn't have that many movies.
All right, thank you, Pat.
Fucking goggling marbles.
How is it supposed to play out in your mind? That's all I need to know.
Exactly.
Hey, what was the last? I saw you in your last movie, and he would have said,
"Oh, what movie?"
No. Okay, I'll be him, and you go. I saw your last movie. Say it.
You're dumb. I saw your last movie.
Oh, The Counselor?
No.
Why would he
no
say
one
that?
would do that.
He was in to promote a movie. He would say small
But his
time.
last movie. But how many movies does he have?
He's doing very well, this Dean Norris.
Small Time, The Counselor,
right?
The Frozen Ground.
He's done a lot in the last year.
Yeah.
Get the Gringo. That was 2012.
Right.
Prom. This is all, by the way, I haven't even got to 2011.
Yeah,
These
Rich,
are all 5 movies already.
You're a boob. Yeah. Whatever. So fucking.
You're a boob.
I remember the scene with Christopher Meloni in Oz.
It's too late now.
It's true.
You're a boob.
With Christopher Meloni.
Oh, you did bring that up.
Stop saying his name. We heard you.
Okay. So let's talk about the good points, not the negative.
Good point.
You
had
had
one good point, outweighed by 400 bad ones.
And
you had some extremely quick lines today.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
And let's talk about the fact that the guy agreed with me about the flight attendant. He knew what I was saying.
He said he heard you. He didn't say he
He was
agreed.
politely trying to shut you up.
And
that just
jackass. I'm talking
that was
to
a
the real
point.
host. Okay. Don't talk to me like you're a peer.
But that was a point that just. But that
Exactly, by that he means P-I-E-R.
But that was a point that just bored everyone. It was a point that bored everyone, though.
It really was,
What
Rich.
point?
Just because someone agrees with you doesn't mean it makes for good radio.
Yeah, it was
or
what we
anything.
call a snoozing.
Now you know good radio.
Oh, I hope by now. God, at least give me that. Snowy in Michigan. Snowy,
Hey,
help
good
me out.
morning, guys.
Hey,
This is the guy with the 141 IQ, right?
Rich Vos, yes.
Well, it depends what site you go to.
Exactly. Downs.com, Rich is a star on.
Right.
Oh, look at this.
Very intelligent about some things. That's not idiot savant, isn't it?
Oh, well, come on, you're fucking stammering on this one.
I know, Rich. I'm not the professional you are.
Well, then you should be a flight attendant.
All right, so you brought it
Sometimes
around.
things are quick, but just not funny. Like, that was very quick and well thought out, and yet had no humor to it whatsoever.
But
Snowy laughed.
That's okay. Snowy. That's
Snowy
Exactly, for Snowy. For Snowy.
Snowy in Michigan. He's a regular.
Really?
Yeah, he is.
For Snowy.
We only pick the best to be our regulars.
We sure do.
Charlie in Santa Cruz.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Vos, you just said it, too. You just go, well, he hasn't made that many movies, so that would make it that much more easier.
No. If I'm watching 20 movies, I don't know every fucking. I don't know every one of his movies.
Yeah, but you don't know any of them.
Now I do. It's The Counselor. If I see him in the hallway, I'm going to go, hey, it was The
he's
Counselor.
right here.
I think you just wanted. Yeah, go, here, open the door.
Look at that.
Hurry.
Just run. Just yell at me.
Dean, it was the counselor. We finally figured it out.
It was the counselor.
Now they're shaking hands.
Yeah, Dean's just uncomfortable. He wants Vos in this stupid 1920s hat to leave him alone.
Look, now Vos is walking down the hall with him.
Yeah,
like
Rich,
they're now
he doesn't want you to go with him.
He's on my side.
He's not on your side.
We just broke it down how embarrassing that was. That
He just goes, fuck those tortoises. Okay, he knows.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you, Dean.
Thank you.
Small time. Go see it. There you go.
Yeah.
Did you just see what he did?
What?
They just had a moment, and then you start walking with him. Where were you going to go?
Exactly. What do you think? You're going to go to the hotel and have orange juice?
I was talking to a pal of mine.
Exactly.
You know, the last time the guy from Breaking Bad, who was the co-star, the young kid?
I'm not helping you. Aaron Paul.
When he was in here, we had so much fun.
He was great.
And
he hasn't come back. I don't know why.
I saw him in a restaurant in L.A. with Jonathan.
He had a really good
and
time
he
with
came
us.
over and spoke to me. He's like, "Oh, hey man, how you?" Like, he's a really nice guy.
Yeah, we like
and
him.
Cranston has been. That whole cast has been in, and every one of them was nice. And I really regret not having seen that show before they were all.
That's all good.
No, but I would love to have told them how great. All of them are phenomenal actors.
Hey, we got a question for you coming in, Rich.
Sure.
Here we go.
All right. No, it's good. It's Sean in North Carolina. Sean?
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Now, Vos is a funny fuck. I've seen him in New Brunswick.
Absolutely. No one will deny that, by the way. Don't be confused ever by that.
Yeah, Vos is a
hilarious.
funny fuck.
Fourth CD coming out.
Can you tell that joke about the guy with the thing? It was hilarious. Can you tell it?
Oh, yeah. This dude, right, he had this thing, right? And
how would you take his bomb and make it a worse bomb?
Easily.
He just bombed on the phone and you helped him.
Quit standing like you're in an art gallery.
I am. I'm looking at a fucking drawing of shit. I was looking at Rich.
Did you see that fucking piece of art?
Which one?
That sold for $44 million?
Yes, I did.
Which one?
No. It was.
Here we go again.
I'm going to tell
Which
you
one?
right now.
All right.
It was a piece of canvas painted blue with a white line down the middle. $44 million.
What's the name of the piece?
White line?
It's called,
yes, the road.
Ping pong table? No.
Right.
No, that was somebody else's tweet.
Oh, was?
Yeah, but what the fuck? They're not comics.
Just take it.
You can't just take someone's tweet.
Oh, shut up. I just said it wasn't mine.
All right, where is it? I got to see this.
$44 million fucking dollars.
Mm-hmm. You got the name of it, Sam? Oh my God! Another dead end.
$44 million painting.
I looked up 44 million art.
You know what? It could have been on one of those fake websites.
Oh.
No, it wasn't. It was on MSN.
Can someone help me out with this? I need to know before we get out of here.
Front page of MSN.
I think I got it over here. It's
you got it. Where's the site? What site?
22words.com. Barnett Newman.
Yeah. There it is.
Okay. Did it really sell for $44 million? $43.8 million. Wow. Canvas painted blue. Hold on. Go back up, Sam, for a sec. Canvas painted blue with a white line sells for nearly $44 million. Why? Could someone explain this? Did they explain in the article?
Yeah, it's a big canvas.
So?
It's like over 6 feet tall.
But why?
I could have done that painting.
Why didn't you?
Sold it for half.
But what are they saying about it?
It's just read the description, Sam.
Did you read it?
It's why I don't like. I like Rockwell. I don't like modern art. It's not a. I understand the colors are really beautiful, but I don't believe that.
Yeah, but isn't that from a paint can though? He didn't make up the color blue.
Newman overwhelms and seduces the viewer with
the fact. It wasn't Don't look at me like that.
With the totality of its sensual, cascading washes.
It's just from a can. No, it came in a Ziploc.
I swear it wasn't going for a joke. No, it really wasn't.
That's a good question. I carried a cloth baggie.
What, Sam?
Newman overwhelms and seduces the viewer with the totality of its sensual, cascading washes of vibrant blue coexisting with Newman's vertical sign of the human presence, his iconic and revolutionary zip.
But there's blue in the white line.
Yeah,
he
couldn't
even get that right.
It's not even a neat line.
He can't even.
I don't get it. I so don't get it.
$44 million fucking dollars, and people are starving all over the world.
He painted
thanks,
it in
Nana.
I wouldn't even put that in my home for free. What do you do
Oh my
with that?
God! He painted this painting in 1953, right? This says it's not to be confused with his later work from his earlier work from 1951, which is a slightly longer
version of that.
It's painted blue with a white stripe down the middle.
Oh my God!
I got to get a big canvas.
That is weird.
And a bigger shirt.
The shirt's a little tiny, huh?
Oh,
I'm a small guy.
Anthony in Jersey.
I was supposed to call. I was on hold for the show with these two guys and this comedian and some cackling buffoon.
We all know who we're talking about there, don't we?
Oh, God, I can't remember who I'm supposed to be on the phone with. Fuck.
Really? I fucking carried the show today. Shut your mouth.
See, but he's going with your bit.
Yeah.
Did you understand that?
I wouldn't say you carried the show.
Did you understand he was being vague?
Destroyed it.
No, I know. But they're making fun of me.
Not really.
Yeah.
Make fun of boss. I mean, you're a Canadian. You should be used to people making fun of you.
No, really?
Really?
Stinging comeback.
All right,
let's go.
I guess people walk up to Dennis and start looking in their mouth and working on their teeth.
John in Arkansas.
That's a good.
Okay, I thought you said Dennis, though, is the problem.
You did say Dennis.
You said Dennis.
Yeah,
Okay.
people walk up
We
to
know a
Dennis.
guy
Why,
named Dennis.
how did you give him this much power in this room?
I'm just saying what it sounded like.
I don't know, because we just gave up. It was so easy for them to march in and just take over.
Believe me, I know what the game plan
bringing in pies
is.
from his mom.
They're trying to squeeze me out, and he thinks he's going to fucking zip on in here. He got another thing. They'll pull me out of here screaming and dead.
We just gave up. We're like the French. Just let them fucking come in. Let's say hi to John in Arkansas.
Hi, John.
Hey there, Opie.
Hey,
we
buddy.
may have a new Rich Vos word.
Yeah, someone ripped down our list, by the way. Where is our list of Rich Vos words?
I want that list back.
Eric said like 2 years ago he was reprinting it.
Well, he's busy.
No, it was up there. It's been up there since.
He's been busy.
Whatever. Go ahead, John. What do you got? A new word?
A new word. After his big moment with the actor there, he came back in the studio and said, "Stortus." What the hell is a stortus?
Could you find that, Sal, really fast? We missed that one.
Who are those two actors that were in here?
Christopher Meloni and the guy from Breaking Bad.
All right.
Dean.
Yeah.
Withers.
I don't know.
Dean Withers.
We should plug. Rich is going to be where this weekend, buddy?
I lost my paper.
Okay, well, I'll be at Caroline's the 24th through 27th, and the Opie and Anthony 20th anniversary. Ron Bennington is interviewing the guys on
All of
on
us,
Raw
Jimmy,
Dog. Yeah, no, but I'm
Jim
saying,
Norton.
yeah, but it's really about the O&A 20th anniversary,
which you're part of, obviously.
I am, yes, and
A
it's
big part. You did
tomorrow at
14.
Caroline's. I know it's overwhelming to me that I've been here for 14 years.
And the audience.
See? Don't say anything else, because leave on a high note. That was really good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, you can do your plugs, though.
Go ahead.
Tomorrow, Bridge Street Live in Connecticut, Thursday night. Friday, Smitty's Cinema Pub, Sanford, Maine. Saturday, Manchester, New Hampshire, Millie's Tavern.
Millie's.
Then Monday through the Sunday, Brad Garrett's Comedy Club at the MGM Grand in Vegas. Go to my website, richvos.com.
And I am going to help you out. One of the few podcasts I still listen to regularly.
Thank you. My wife hates me.
Yes, it's very, very good. Because it's very unique and different.
Thank you. I need a name. I need it.
And we have a podcast.
Yeah.
We have to promote
You
the
guys
fact.
are always in the top fucking
All right.
20.
I know. We know that.
I'm just trying to be nice. Jesus.
We know that.
And
No,
this one's got a lot of Otto, right?
It's over 2 hours, and it's a look back at Otto, from Otto and George, of course. It's Ron Bennington's brilliant unmasked of Otto Peterson, and then I think his last appearance on our show, and then a bunch of other highlights over the years from our show. So go get that on iTunes today.
Yeah. And he was in the New York Times. I cannot believe he's dead. It still has not really hit home. It's like, because even though Patrice was a big one for me, probably the biggest one I've ever had in my life, that was a tough one. But Otto was a part of my life longer, and my career longer. I just became closer to Patrice because we did some. But this is on that same level of fuck, man. It's a really hard one.
It sucks.
It's terrible.
Period. It just
53
sucks.
years old, man. He had years and years and years left. It's just a shame.
Right.
Terrible, terrible shame.
Want to make it about yourself?
Go ahead, Rich.
No, I don't make it about you know, look at that. He played $500 sneakers.
Why don't you tell the story one time? Me and Otto ate beans. Hey, you know what? One time, fucking me and Muhammad Atta fucking shared a hot dog. Shut up.
You know him. You knew Otto for over 30 years, and you have one bean story.
Exactly, one story. That's the same story they tell of Mice and Men, you fucking asshole. And Otto and I argued over the
maybe
ketchup.
That's a good opening story, but that was it.
No,
that was you look back at Otto.
I don't want to. I don't.
Rich.
You can say the drug story. It's okay.
Rich,
there's
just
no reason
kidding.
for it.
We know you were close with Otto,
There's no
and you
reason.
were great today.
He didn't like
Relax.
it.
Oh, I don't listen. I'm not.
You were great today. All right, you were
I'm
good.
Stuttering.
I'm not stuttering. What are you wearing in your sleeping bag? I'm not stuttering. Jesus Christ, this is the fucking worst. I can't do this anymore.
Yes, you can.
Okay,
what,
next
you make
week,
a lot of people
in
happy.
2 weeks.
You could do this. Relax. You had a great appearance. All right.
Thank you for having me.
I should give you the nut job Blu-ray, by the way. It's perfect for you. That was funny.
Yeah, I like that.
Tied in a pop culture movie, you know.
Is this,
With your
is this
nuttiness?
already out?
I didn't see this one in theaters, so I got the
I think it's-
the
I
nut
think my
job
kids saw-
Blu-ray from somebody today. Thank you. And then I got Ride Along, which I never saw.
And neither did the public.
Made like over $100 million.
It made
I'm thinking
133.
the other one. I'm thinking the other one.
And he's
It really made that much money?
Rich, it made 133. A two-person cop buddy movie.
Ice Cube and Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart is going to be a star for a long fucking time. Man.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because Kevin's movies make money.
Someone's on the hotline. We got to go, though.
Yes.
We have to go. We have to go. Who's this?
Oh, it's Bob Levy. I just wanted to tell you about...
Who hung up?
Must have been Bob.
Bob got disconnected.
Bob, I don't know what happened. Call back. Yeah, he's gone. I don't know what happened.
All right.
He knows. He's cool.
I gotta piss and shit.
Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks for checking this out today. Appreciate it. And I think we got all the plugs in. Oh, Jim Norton Caroline's next week.
I did, yeah, thanks.
Okay, we did that. We did it all then. Go get the Otto and George podcast. All right, bye.
The and Anthony Post Show with Sam Roberts.
Of course, the minute we start, Denny walks in here. And he starts looking around the room. And then he sees the box of posters. Sal, you would have loved it.
What happened?
Oh, these are some nice posters you got here. Some nice posters. Hey, how many of these you get made?
I saw him like fishing around the studio, you know? Where he just kind of like circles around and around just to get noticed.
What kind of stuff you guys got in here?
Like, what does Denny have to do on this side of the building at, 10:30 every day?
You know, this is what Sal got mad at you about before. Scouting around and trying to get free stuff.
Didn't I just bring you something to help you out with something?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's a show prep, and I was leaving, and then I saw the poster. I said, how many you get made of these? As a joke, because that was...
The implication being...
Well, I'll get one.
You will. You're confident in that.
Of course.
Oh, I see. Go with your bumper sticker collection and all that?
Exactly. Put it in the radio room.
You think Opie and Anthony were a little harsh on the posters today?
I thought it was funny.
You did?
Yeah.
I'm still getting tweets from the first hour of the show this morning, people asking me to please send them a poster.
I think that's good. I mean, he wants to take care of the fans.
We don't have that many posters.
We'll get more, mate. We'll get more.
Who's we? What's we?
The company will get more.
You are not going to have anything to do with it.
The company will get more.
They'll get more. That's
They'll
the
get-
pronoun.
Okay, they'll.
We. We indeed. Sal, can I hear what today's line of the day was?
Here comes the line of the day, line of the day.
Oh, I love this.
Why did you fart?
But farting, it
Yeah,
has
that
nothing
comes
to
got
do
to
with...
go somewhere. That comes got to go somewhere.
I can't believe your mouth isn't behind me.
Oh, God. Damn.
That's a twofer. Sal, that was all you, huh?
Yeah, that was a twofer.
Yeah. You like that?
Loved it. I love when Rich is in. He's great.
I meant come.
Oh, that too.
Okay, yeah, sure. Rich was good today. Did you like Rich today, Dennis?
I like Rich Vos. He's a nice guy. He was funny.
He is. He was very funny today. He's always funny. And we were a little short-staffed today because Ant wasn't here. I'd say Voss picked up the slack a little bit.
You have a very deep bench.
That's right.
Yeah, very deep bench.
Always ready to put somebody in, aren't we?
Yes, you are.
That's too bad for you, though. I'm sure you're sitting in the back going, maybe today's the day.
Nope.
I know Mars is. Mars likes it when one of the guys is out because maybe he can get in there and get some time for himself. You know what I mean?
I'm just happy to back you up when you need me to help out on the pre or post show.
Well, you've done great. I mean, I still receive rave reviews from the times that you've hosted the pre and post show. Are you excited as a radio nerd about the big unmasked that's happening?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, look who's out there.
Oh.
Who's that?
I can't tell. Oh, it's Susan Lucci.
There you go. Television's Susan Lucci.
Susan Lucci.
You're not going to go out there and ask her for...
From Long Island.
You're not going to go out there and ask her for a photo?
No.
Go out there and ask her for a photo and tell her you're also from Long Island.
If they touch my Aussie stuff, he's out. Dada, look, I cut signature. Out.
My kid was playing with my Dr. J basketball the other day.
Oh, look at that. Oh, just get him on it, right, Dr. J on it. He doesn't know.
He doesn't. No, he just thinks it's a basketball. That's all. Maybe I should put that one away because
glass.
That's a special one for me. A glass. It's been rolling around my apartment since he signed that ball, that miniature ball for us. Man, I grew up watching Dr. J, so I should take care of that one. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you have a few nice things displayed in there. And
the boxing gloves are, put away finally.
Good.
But the autographs are a bit smeared from all the playing the kids did with those.
That's what people don't understand. When you become a parent, everything of yours is theirs. Really, you don't. When you're a good parent, you don't give a fuck. Go ahead, play with whatever you want. And the stuff that you hold dear to your heart, then you have to put it away because everything's up for grabs.
Well, you put it on. If you mount something on the wall behind glass, then they can't get to it.
Right. But if you leave it laying around,
yeah, I understand. They don't know.
Fair game.
My wife lets my 18-month-old play with her iPhone.
I go crazy on that one.
Thank you.
Fuck that. No.
I sit there and I'm having all sorts of panic attacks and stuff.
Yeah.
And she's just punching away because she could find some of her little apps that she needs, like PBS and Elmo and all that crap. But then I watch her and she's deleting apps and all sorts of crap's going on.
Exactly.
And then my wife's like, "Where's my iPhone?" And she's got the 5 and we'll find it like pretty much in the toilet, or not the toilet actually, but places like that.
Buried somewhere.
Really bad places.
See, the iPhone wouldn't freak me out as much, even though it's a lot more valuable money-wise, because that's a replaceable thing. As long as you back your shit up, it doesn't matter if they wreck it, because it's very replaceable.
I put all my valuables up way high.
Yep.
And my wife hasn't learned that lesson yet, so a lot of her shit's getting broken. And then she looks at me, I'm like, what do you want from me?
Exactly.
If you want them to play with your iPhone, that's up to you. They're not touching my fucking Galaxy Note 3 here.
That's right.
They're not touching it.
Yeah, that would freak me out.
It would,
Just
right?
touching my stuff, yeah. Like, that's why people would rent those apartments out for strangers. I'm like, how do you let strangers into your space? I couldn't do it.
No.
Couldn't do it.
Well, people need money.
No, I know. I just get so territorial. That's why Anthony surprises me, the way he allows people into his home. Because Ant doesn't like his shit touched. I'm like, how do you allow people just to come in and hang out and walk around when you get stuff on the table, your bills?
Right.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't think a fan has ever been to my house. I apologize to the fans for not opening my house to you.
Yeah.
But I just...
I haven't had a coworker in my house.
What's to be expected of you? You don't need to apologize.
I apologize that I haven't opened my house to you yet.
Yeah.
But I just don't trust you with my kids or anything else, so...
Are you talking to me now? You're referring to me?
I think you're in the fan column.
Yeah,
you think I'm a fan?
You're in the fan almost friend category.
Yes.
Almost.
Oh, yeah. How long has it been?
Only going 10 years.
10 years?
Only 10 years.
You've been working on it.
I've been working on it really hard, diligently. But I still haven't gotten a phone number.
No.
Well, I have a bad taste in my mouth when it comes to Puerto Ricans.
Yes,
so,
I can see
right,
that.
I'm sorry.
You knew it was race-related from the beginning?
Oh, from jump.
From jump? What does that mean?
From jump. I knew there was a little bit of a problem with me.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, wait a minute. Wait. I haven't done anything to this cat. What the fuck did I do, right? So I kept working along, and then finally, like about 6 months, 8 months later, I find out that his ex was Puerto Rican. And I said,
Eureka?
Oh, Eureka.
What's Spanish for Eureka?
With the family, he was there at Christmas parties and shit. Oh, forget about it.
You guys are a strange bunch.
They are strange.
Puerto Ricans are strange.
Yeah, they are.
No offense to our Puerto Rican listeners, of course.
You don't need to pluralize that.
Very strange. I went to a Christmas party once, and I swear to you, hubcaps were handed out as Christmas presents.
But let me tell you something.
And I know that's just an easy thing for a shock jock to say, but it is the God's honest truth.
But let me... And
hubcaps.
In their defense, if you give me 4 mag tires now, that would be a great fucking present.
I honestly... I don't even know what a mag tire is.
Like the rims, nice rims.
I have no idea.
Spinning and shit.
Are they the tiny, thin ones?
That'd be a great gift for you.
Yeah. Do you know how much they run for?
Are you a low rider?
Nah, not at all.
Let your car scrape on the road?
No, not at all.
You see the video of the one where there's 2 or 3 cars? They can't hit a bump because they're that low. I should have tweeted that video. I didn't think we were going to talk about it today. Maybe we can find it.
I was at the cell last night, and a girl walked in right before I went on that looked so much like your ex.
Right.
I believe him.
So there you go. The posters are ready to be signed.
Oh, yeah.
We're making more posters for the people.
What? No, it's got to be limited edition.
The limited edition thing is stupid. Building towards something else is stupid.
Why not make something special?
I don't mind special.
Special.
Let me smell.
How many people would actually, want one of these? Another maybe...
Probably less than are in this box.
Maybe another 1,000, so what's the big deal?
No, there's going to be a lot of people who want these things. Stop underestimating your audience.
So that's why we should just keep making them.
No.
I don't like holding shit back from the audience. If they want it, they should get it. Right?
No, things have to be special.
They got your Carlin picture in here, which is nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Very nice.
They should have had the one with Sam Kinison. Oh, that's before the 20 years with Anthony.
Right.
I'm over 30 years.
They have the little guy.
I'm celebrating 30 years. And
this
the show's celebrating 20.
Opie and Dopey, the newspaper. This is good, man.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool poster.
Is there any of Voss in here? Yes.
Is there really?
Yep. Bobby Kelly, Burr, Patrice, Attell,
Louis C.K.
Is Louis here? Fallon's here. John Cena.
Fallon, nice.
Guy Fieri. Anthony on stage in some awful... That might be Anthony on stage right now. It's like obviously a collage. And the
Hulkster made it.
Opie and Anthony van. It's really cool. Picture of Sam in the corner, which makes me kind of ill. A WoW sticker.
Why is Sam on our poster?
Big A.
Let's see. Okay, I'm tweeting this fucking thing. The official... What is this called? The official...
It's a hashtag OA20 poster.
I'm not hashtagging anything.
That's the hashtag.
There's a hashtag on the poster?
No, but that's what we're doing.
The official Opie and Anthony poster.
Why can't you write hashtag OA20?
Opie and Anthony poster.
Oh.
Why? Because people are going to start using that hashtag?
That's right. That's going to be the hashtag of unmasked.
20-year, Opie and Anthony, 20 years... 20-year. How do you do this? The official Opie and Anthony 20-year poster?
See, if you just
wrote years.
Hashtag OA20.
How about the official Opie and Anthony 20-year poster? Does that work?
No.
Let me see what it looks like. Yeah.
I think they should have had a bigger picture of you guys on there.
You think?
Yeah.
The official Opie and Anthony 20-year poster. There you go. Hashtag what?
Hashtag OA20.
But OA20 is not going to work on Instagram.
Why not?
It just won't.
Yeah, well.
I guarantee it won't.
What do you mean won't work?
How will it not work?
I don't know. The official Opie and Anthony 20-year poster. Okay, I just tweeted that.
Oh, I was looking for a photo of Club Soda Kenny.
Right.
And the big 0 in 20 is over his face.
Oh, really?
Very appropriate.
Yeah. If you look, that's his photo with Gary Coleman behind the 0. And you could see Gary Coleman's little face.
Yeah.
And a tiny little sliver of Kenny's head. That counts.
Yep.
All right. We got to start signing those for tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, it's well done. What time are we getting there tomorrow?
Like 4.
4? Okay.
That's when it starts, yeah.
So I get there and walk right on stage. Nice.
Yeah.
And then we're out by, what, 5:05?
Yeah. The room has to be sat by 5:20.
What's up, Kenny?
Did you see your picture on the poster?
Nice poster.
Thank you.
I guess you're building to a bigger poster also.
Yeah, the poster is tiny. Why? They wanted to save money?
It's about...
the poster really is small, Sam.
I mean, it's not a movie-sized poster, no, but it's bigger than a sheet of paper.
You know, I think that also... they might think, like, who's going to... what are you going to put, a giant poster on the wall, maybe? I don't know how many fans would put a poster up, because our fans are getting older.
Yeah, they are.
They're not in their 50s, but I mean, they're 30s.
They're not in their 50s.
Some of them are, but I mean,
they're absolutely in their 50s.
The majority of our fans, like when I go to shows, the majority of people are not in their 50s, and they're all O&A fans.
Mid-30s, probably.
Yeah, young 30s. I mean,
nice.
We still have a lower demo than our own age.
Right.
I think a lot of those guys are married, and it'd be hard for them to tell their wife, look, no, there's 16 by 45 O&A posters. Perfect. Here's big A.
You're just pointing everyone out?
Yeah.
Excitedly?
Exactly. She's packing her suitcase.
Right. You think the wives have had it?
They've had it.
With the O&A listener?
Yeah, and the fucking sayings and the characters and the jokes, and they're tired of it.
I know How?
He's slow.
He really isn't an observant person.
No, he's not a bright kid. He's got a good heart.
All right,
He means well.
Here's the deal.
Little cupcake.
It snowed in New York, which is fucking nuts. About an inch.
Didn't it get on an inch?
Well, I mean,
Wow.
it didn't really stick, but it's on all the cars, which is crazy. Delette's not working, which is our system that kind of runs the radio show. Was there bugs in the system? Ghosts in the machine?
Yeah, I couldn't end the pre-show.
Your fucking mic sounds horrible, so
What?
let's add that to the list.
Content-wise.
Is it the voice?
Yeah, no, it's what's coming out of it.
Sounds extremely weak. Talk again.
Hello?
Very
You're
weak,
way
Sam.
low in the mix, so that's another problem.
wow.
How am I in the mix, Hope?
You sound good.
Thank you.
I almost said unfortunately, but
You should've.
that's just not nice because I love Jim Norton.
I know, but you still should have said it.
I know, but I just like to be a dick to be a dick.
Would have hurt my feelings a little.
Anthony's not here. He's under the weather. Travis is not here. He's under the weather. Jim Norton is here, but is under the weather.
I'm not 100% sick, but I feel the sore throat and a little bit of a cough coming on. I felt it last night, and I feel a bit sluggish today.
And we got Rich Vos coming in. So this is a complete fucking disaster today.
What did I do?
A complete fucking disaster.
It's not nice.
Here's the thing. You need me today. Here's the thing. Mars, what's going on with the studio?
Yeah, we're not happy with Mars.
The lead problem happened on air. I mean, I tested everything. And
It just happened,
Mike,
right?
I don't know. I haven't heard.
Why are you
Mike.
fiddling? You're fiddling.
You really got panicking over there.
Changing headphones. I didn't know he was coming in.
Yeah, he's not here, so you don't have to do that right now.
Yeah, there's no one's going to be sitting there.
How about me? I'm talking on the mic right now.
Yeah, but you're not.
You know, Mars has secret dreams that he's going to sit down and his undiscovered talent. Like, it'll be a really cool behind-the-scenes story someday.
I could dream, can I?
Yeah, and I was just plugging something in, and they're like, say something. They're like, hey, you sound like some celebrities. Do some impressions.
You only have one good story. That's it.
Which was what?
Your mom beating the shit out of you.
Yeah.
I like that.
And that's why you're a big MMA fighter now. Or trainer. You train MMA, I should say.
Yes.
Then you could kick everyone's ass in studio, and it all is because your mom beat the shit out of you. What, your head was stuck under the stereo cabinet, and she just started wailing away on you?
That is correct.
Unbelievable. It's a fun story.
Really?
Yeah. You gotta love that.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah. So you should be a comedian. What's wrong with you? The fuck?
I'm not that funny.
But those are the type of things that make you go and do stand-up.
Yeah.
Really? Because I got a lot more.
Not look at wires and switches.
I would choose the one with the burning on my hands being a better story.
That's right. He did get his hands burned.
All right, so you got two stories. What was that again? I forgot.
The spatula, she dipped it in
right.
oil. What the fuck? You guys are laughing.
I know. And why am I on her side? I know I shouldn't be.
It's funny, right? You survived. You're
did.
good.
I did. I became a better person. I mean, I didn't grow with those intentions of hurting my kids and stuff.
Oh, God, no.
I don't fucking touch my kids.
I don't yell because of my mom, which could be a problem.
No, I yell.
You yell at your kids?
Fuck yeah, you gotta yell. It's the only time they understand what the fuck I'm saying.
How many times did you want to hit them, though? You get close.
Yeah.
As a parent, you're like, fuck, man, I think one swat will take care of the situation right now.
Last week, my boy almost closed the hatchback door on my daughter's head.
Right.
And I saw it and I caught it and I fucking lost it. I grabbed him and I wanted to, but I just threatened him.
Dude, calm down.
There's some real anger there.
You see that?
Scary.
I got upset. Yeah, he almost cracked her fucking skull, man.
How old is he?
He's 8.
How old is she?
6.
Okay.
But he knew what the hell he was doing.
It was on purpose.
He saw her head and he kept coming down with the hatchback, you know, and then at the last second he saw me freak out and he stopped. So, yeah, that was the only time.
You notice his eyes aren't focusing as he tells these stories?
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
Well, he knows. He knows that was a bad thing.
That is a bad thing.
Yeah.
8 years old is young, but it's like you're still aware enough to know that you're doing something you shouldn't be doing.
Right.
Absolutely. Man, you should be a parent.
No, I shouldn't be. I know I make these great observations because I'm looking through the glass.
Okay.
If I was standing inside the room, I probably would have just thrown the kid fucking into the street and done a terrible job.
Jimmy raise kids like you raise cats. Just grab them, shake them.
Yeah, put my hiney in their face and fart.
You'd be a good father, actually.
Probably, but
right.
It fucking threw me the entire set. I'm like, and it wasn't because you obviously were so low, but I literally have never seen anybody resemble another person that much.
Was she crying in the corner? Because if she was, then that would have been her.
Oh no, she was. I didn't see her in the corner. She walked in.
We definitely need a visual because when you bring her up or I bring her up, you see his eyes.
What?
He gets like his brows
Because I was stupid. I stayed in a relationship way too fucking long. I was a dummy. She's a nice person and all, whatever. I don't really like hate her or anything, but just didn't work out. And it should have not worked out many years before it didn't work out, if you know what I mean.
You tried too hard.
And by the way, we are friends. We just had a little heart-to-heart the other day.
Who, me and you?
Yeah. We're just not going to do it outside this building.
Well, now you're breaking down the wall, man. We're supposed to let people know that I, don't have your number. But I really don't.
Yeah. But you know, whenever you see blocked show up, you know who it is.
I'd say colleagues.
Colleagues?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my work friend, Mars.
Okay.
Where's Travis today? He's sick too,
He's
huh?
sick, yeah. He's not feeling well.
What's going on?
I don't know. I think it's going around. Maybe it's the temperature change.
A little bug going around the studio. All the guys got it.
Yeah. Not me.
Oh, you will.
I had it.
Is Unmasked happening tomorrow with Anthony sick?
I told Anthony this morning when I spoke to him, I said, then the best thing for you to do is to rest up.
Oh, God. You know it's just a one-day sickness. He'll be fine tomorrow.
Good. Because tomorrow...
I have no doubt.
He's got a big Unmasked to do. That's going to be a big show.
When do we have to sign the posters? Today?
Yeah, I hope.
Anthony has to sign them tomorrow.
People might not get an Anthony autograph because he's sick today.
Yeah, good. Straighten them right out.
Yeah.
Make them appreciate the Obsters and Jim's autographs a little bit more.
That's right.
It's rarer.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's more rare.
I'm gonna warm up my Opie stamp. Why not?
Are you gonna sign them on the air?
Yeah, I guess. Where are these posters?
I don't think we have them yet. Don Wiki Wicklin will be here later this morning.
Okay. With the posters?
I hope so.
And people want to know if they could get them online.
No.
Why?
We haven't made enough. They're limited edition for...
Why does everything have to be limited edition? Who cares? If fans want the poster, they should be able to get the poster. What makes it special?
It's a special treat for those that were lucky enough to attend Unmasked.
Yeah, but what about the people that weren't lucky enough? At least you give them a poster, and that would make them a little happier.
No, because it's limited edition.
We don't need limited edition things. It doesn't make sense. Are those the posters?
I think we have the posters.
Oh, what has Jimmy got?
I just had, remember we had Andy Summers on years ago from the police?
Right.
Thank you. He was in yesterday, so I,
Oh, wow.
I mean, you gotta keep the posters limited because, like Jim said, you gotta make things rare and exclusive and like, look, I got this special poster.
Right.
People will put it in a frame. If we make them for everybody, everybody's gonna just throw it out like yesterday's garbage.
No, if we make enough for everybody, we'll just realize how many are going to be left over, and then it's humiliating. But it always feels good to get rid of everything. No more left.
I was sure we could get rid of 1,200.
I can't remember the last time in my life I ever said, "Oh, sold out." Always available should be my motto.
Stop the limited edition and all that. It doesn't matter. If the fans want this poster, they should get this poster.
It's a special treat.
I'll tweet it. It is pretty cool.
Yeah. And it's you know, in congratulations for your years in radio together. Jim's too.
I like this.
What happened?
What?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, you hit the dude. I like the smell of a box of.
Now they're all bent.
I like this smell.
I just bent the corner.
Yeah, I think
don't bend anything.
And where are we going to sign them?
What do you
right
mean,
on the 20?
Wherever you want. We can get. I mean, they're like yellow. They're a nice shade of piss yellow. So you can sign them with black marker.
Yeah, perfect for us.
Yeah.
Piss yellow.
You want to open them up? You want to start signing?
I want to
or what?
smell them. I like the smell of posters and weird stuff like that.
Right. I got to let the caffeine leave my veins before I start signing.
Why?
Jittery?
Oh, boy. A little jittery signature.
I have a book many years ago when Richard Pryor wrote Prior Convictions and Other Life Sentences. He couldn't sign because of his MS.
Right.
So he was stamping, but he just couldn't hold a pen. And Jeff Ross did an event with him, and he got me a fucking Pryor. But I still count that as an autograph.
A stamp?
Yeah, because he couldn't physically.
Was he actually stamping?
It was Richard was stamping, yeah.
So you got a picture of him stamping?
No, but Jeff was there. He's onto it.
But you're going to take his word for it?
Yeah, Jeff would never lie about stamped things.
You sure?
No, he'd lie about a lot of stuff, but never about something being stamped. That's weird with Jeff.
Fans try to get the wives involved. It's a very small percentage.
Here's
Come
something
on board.
here's something I've never heard at a show. We love the Opie and Anthony show. Dude, my wife turned me onto it.
Right.
I've never heard those words. It's always a girl whose husband forced her to listen, and then it kind of grew on her.
I got to tell you, the Chip podcast is setting the podcast world on fire.
It is doing quite well.
Wow, I just retweeted it for Jen.
Yes, Jennifer Carmody did she's got a podcast that started out, and it's called Carmody Central,
right?
Which is a play on her name. And it was Chip's first real interview,
right?
And she knows Chip better than anybody,
right? She had to have sex with him.
She sucked Chip's dick.
She sucked Chip's dick, not yours.
No, not mine. With Chip's. We talk about that after Chip bombed in Montreal years ago,
right?
And it's actually was a 40-minute interview, and Uncle Paul showed up, and it got really weird at one point because she knows them so well,
right?
And we mentioned characters that no one has heard of yet. They're just people that I've had in my life for years,
right?
That have never been on the radio.
Which ones?
A Lumpy, I don't talk about on the air. I won't do them. A Lumpy.
Why would you ask that question?
I'm just discussing.
Because what else are we going to do today?
No, we're talking.
Everyone's sick around here.
So since we don't have any real guests, we have to have all Jim's characters.
Yes, exactly. Why not? They're very popular, Sam.
Everyone's sick, and Rich Vos is coming in.
Why do you keep saying that like it's bad
This is my
news?
description of hell.
Yeah, it really is not shaping up to be a good day.
This is pretty much one of those dreams.
You see the poster?
Yeah, great. It's tiny, and they only have 20 of them. Great.
It's a good 8x16.
Just open it up, and whoever wants a poster, they can mail in for a poster or something, or whatever. I don't know.
They're limited edition.
Fuck limited
We'll
edition.
photocopy this one and send it.
Right. Fuck limited edition. That should be available for everybody, period. Everything should be available for everybody. That's why it should have been a bigger venue, a longer broadcast, posters for everyone.
Can't do anything that's special.
Wait, Sam, are you saying you think 40 minutes of Chip is too much?
Yeah, I listened to some of the podcast, and I mean, it was good. But I was like, I can't.
It's a lot of Chip.
I can't hang with Chip. I think I'm going to listen in parts.
You have to listen in parts.
Yeah.
Should we get a clip or two?
I would like to hear a clip or two. I heard most of it. I didn't hear all of it, but it was weird to listen to.
I'd like to hear a Chip or two.
Great news. Rich is going to be here in 15 minutes.
Excellent.
Why are you sighing after that?
Here's the thing. What? What's the thing?
It's going to be a great show. Vos is going to be in. We're going to get some clips from the Chip podcast.
Right.
We're going to be signing posters.
Right.
I mean, we got a lot on the plate right now.
Are people going to eventually start answering the phone calls that have been ringing for a half hour?
That's not happening. Not today, huh?
Why?
No.
Who's in there?
We got anybody screening calls or not today?
Sal,
we have intern Adrian on the phone today.
She's a delight.
He's a boy. Adrian is a boy.
Sorry, Adrian.
She really likes taking her time because not one phone call is ready for broadcast. Not a one.
He did them all properly in here.
Well, that goes back to the other issue we had today. The phones. The phone system wasn't working either. Phones weren't working.
They're working for the pre-show.
Ooh, way to embarrass Ope in front of the entire listening audience.
No, I think it's a technical thing.
No, why don't you just spit on him, yell at
no.
him?
Yeah.
You're supposed to agree and go, yeah, you're right, boss, and then talk to him up there.
You could just take them cold. I don't care, but yeah.
Yeah, it's probably just compliments for us anyway.
We'll do an hour of compliments.
Yeah.
Mars, our phones aren't working.
Yeah. Mars was too busy with his big debut in Anthony's chair. You should have seen Mars was all happy standing up there.
Right.
He wanted to sit in that chair. He positioned it behind him. So he like if the discussion got longer, he could put his ass back on the chair, but he just knew better not to.
Good news, E-Rock's walking down the hall looking busy.
Oh, good.
He was looking at his phone like he's got something for the show.
Welcome aboard, Alex Morris.
And now he's shaking his head.
That means no, he doesn't.
And now he's walking by the studio. Oh, he's going to go in there and make himself useful.
That's not working from this room?
Yeah.
Well,
yes.
Let's see. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want to talk about. I don't know where you're from.
What's your name?
Let's start there. What?
Hi, guys. I'm Laura.
Hi, Laura. How are you?
I'm good. Good. Been a fan since you guys took over NEW and shocked the shit out of me. So I've been listening to you guys forever and ever and ever. Jimmy, I've seen you forever. Been a couple of your shows,
Thank you.
and I'm out of your demo.